Boom, recording. Cool. So, what was I saying? What was I saying? So the first thing that I said we were gonna talk about. What should we start with? What should we start with? Let's start with the Jade Cardigan heel turn. On SmackDown, it was Tiffany versus Kiana James, and Julia came out to help Kiana beat up Tiffany after she already lost. And Jade Cargill came back out of nowhere. Haven't seen her in forever. We talked about it last time, and helped chase away Kiana and Julia. Tried to help Tiffany up, but then kicked the shit out of her. And a lot of people on the IWC commentators and fans are like, "This is what we needed. She's so interesting now." I'm not with it. I'm not. I I've been very not secretive on how I feel about Jada Cargill and what she's done since being to the WWE. You know, I feel like she's kind of overrated, and I think the heel turn is a right direction for her. I think this is what they should have been doing for a while now. But I'm not sold on Jade is next up when it comes to being a woman's main eventer in the likes of Rhea, Bianca, and Liv, and all these other big people, and Asuka, and all the really big names in women's wrestling. I'm personally not sold. The heel turn, I'm sure, is going to be fine, but we still haven't seen anything else to say otherwise, in my opinion.
Like the heel turn. I honestly thought it was pretty good. Jade's character really needed this. She needed to change a little bit since her feud with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton, I mean, that was pretty boring. Other than that one match they had on SmackDown, their feud has been pretty boring. Honestly, I feel
This
like this
whole
is what
thing's
they
been
needed. And
boring.
honestly, it's good for SmackDown. It's good for the SmackDown women's roster. They need like a heel or like at least some kind of like juice to amp it up a little bit because this roster is very boring, and I feel like this is kind of what they needed. And I do think that Jade Cargill is winning on Saturday, so we're gonna have a new champion, and hopefully this leads to Bianca Belair returning and Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. That's what I'm predicting is gonna happen. I'm excited. I think that's gonna be a great match. I
Yeah.
think that's a good feud, and I hope that's what it leads to.
Jay's just so boring to me. I don't know. It's ever since she came in, I watched her in AEW. She wasn't that exciting to me. When they said she was the hottest free agent signing, I didn't get that. I didn't get it. I don't think Jade's a top 10 woman right now in the main roster. I don't think she is. I don't see how you really can. She has. It's just presentation. It's just like appearance. And I don't think just presentation and appearance makes you a good wrestler, really. I don't think so. Like she's had a grip of matches in WWE to the point where it's like, okay, she knows the WWE style. She's just not good at it, in my opinion, at least. She's not that great at it. But like I said, I hope the heel turn is good. I want the women's world title scene on SmackDown to be decent, even though it's abysmal. I wanted to, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm leaning towards more I doubt it than I'm cool with it. And it's not completely her fault. They booked the women's world title horribly, but I still doubt it. But we'll see though. We'll see. So the match might be. I don't think the match would be that good. That was another thing. I don't think the match would be that good. I'm not a giant on Tiffany already. I'm not giant on her, but I'm also even less big on Jade, and I just don't think maybe it works out though. I hope it does. Maybe it works out. Maybe they have some crazy chemistry that I just don't know about.
I think the match is going to be good just because the angle going into it is pretty interesting. They did an
What's the
injury. They're doing
angle?
an injury angle. They're doing an injury angle on with Tiffany Stratton. Her knee's injured, but she's still going to be fighting on Saturday.
So it's gonna make it
That's why I think she's
interesting.
going to lose the title definitely going to lose the title. I think she's losing it. That's going to be the excuse. Her injured knee is the reason why she couldn't beat the odds this time. And yeah, Jade Cargill is going to be the new champion. I'm excited for that. I'm excited because I think Jade Cargill is good. I don't hate Jade Cargill. I think she is pretty talented. She's not the best, obviously, but like, I mean, a lot of the roster isn't. But she's decent for where she's at. Like I think she's being
She's
presented
decent.
well, and as
Ooh,
long as she can be put into a position where her best features can be highlighted and her worst features can be minimized, they can utilize her properly. And I think her being a heel champion, that could be the right way to go with that.
potentially, yeah. I feel it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. So the woman's just a roster in general, and all WWE to me is just kind of flat, and it's just, but it's missing a lot of its heavy hitters. So it's just how it is. It's missing Naomi, it's missing fucking Bianca, and it's missing what's her name, Liv. It's missing a lot of heavy hitters. All the main heavy hitters are putting in work before they got injured. Now Rhea is apparently injured. That doesn't help a lot. It's a lot.
Can
But
that be vicarious too?
she's defending the title soon. She had a match on Raw.
Yeah, she got injured in that match at
She's
Raw.
not actually injured though.
I
Not
thought she
actually.
did.
She's not.
Is it
No,
work?
no. She's not actually injured. Hell no. What?
Or was it just a
No.
freak thing? Just a
Y-
false report?
Yeah, no. She's fine. She's supposed to defend. There's Jesus. She's supposed to defend the title either at Saturday night's main event or at what is it called? Is it Survivor Series War Games or whatever the next one is? Not in War Games, but Survivor Series.
Yeah, War Games.
Um, there's gonna be War
That's
Games. There's gonna be.
I mean, did they announce it that it's official?
That there's gonna be war games. I mean, I wouldn't see why they would. They're kind of still building towards it. They're not gonna announce. They're gonna announce the war games match a month before the actual match. They never done that. They've never done that. They always do. They always do. They always announce the war games match either the week of or the week before. But it's most likely gonna be the MFTs versus Sammy. Let me think. It's gonna be Sammy Shinsuke, Carmelo Hayes. Who else did he defend this out? Probably Javon Evans and Ilya. Ilya. Yeah, it's just gonna be the babyface versus the MFT, which is crazy because I did think they were gonna do the Y6 versus the MFT. That seemed to just be like done. I don't know what I don't know. They even kind of teased it this time. And Y6 are nowhere to be found. That shit was just shot down the drain. Something must have happened though. Maybe someone's hurt or something. So
Might still potentially be happening. They might just be holding off on the Wide Six. I don't know what's going on with Bo Dallas. He hasn't been appearing for a little bit, so maybe there's something
none
going
of them
on.
have been. It's just besides was it Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis? They defended the titles the week of all the MFT stuff. So I'm like, I don't.
That last week he showed up though.
So was the MFT stuff, but this week they're teasing the baby faces, the random group of baby faces versus why. It's just kind of weird. I don't know why you would. It's just kind of
Yeah, it's
odd.
getting the angle. I mean, it just seems like they're teasing two different like
I
feuds.
don't see why.
But I think
It just
one's
kind of
gonna,
sounds kind of stupid to me. It's my own thing. It just
I,
sounds
I
stupid.
think one's gonna last for War Games. One's gonna go through War Games. So the Wyatt Six match, I think that's probably gonna happen at War Games. And then the Sami Zayn thing is gonna happen later on at the
Yeah,
Royal
but
Rumble. That's gonna continue that feud on
what the
and have
fuck
that
is the
explosive.
payoff though? What the
I think
fuck?
the payoff is Solo Sikoa winning the United States Championship, and then the
So
MFTs getting the Tag Team Championship. That's the payoff. They're
I
gonna
don't
end
know.
up winning all the
It's
titles.
like what's
I
the
think that
pay? It's like why have the MFT beef with five other niggas? So they cannot fight those five different people, and all of it's just to get Sammy's. It's like if it was another faction, that would make sense. But it's it's Shinsuke, Sammy, Carmelo, Ilya. It's actual randoms. It's people who've never like interact. It's just kind of odd. I would have rather them just do this either focus on Solo getting the U.S. title back or focus on the freaking Y6. But I feel it though. I feel it. Yeah, I don't know though. If they were to do one and then the other, like they did the Y6 first, and now we're gonna go focus on who is it right now? Then Ilya and getting the U.S. championship. Then it's like okay, cool. All
it's
right, that
better to
makes
do
sense.
multiple feuds. Makes them feel like a looming threat. You know, gives the feeling of a
Uh,
looming threat when you have them have multiple different angles, just like the original Bloodline did. They would have like multiple different feuds with different people. It wouldn't just be like one feud with one person. You know.
I don't. They would have like I don't know. The original Bloodline, it was always the main thing. It was Roman's feud, the main guy. Then they bring in the baby faces to come fight the Usos, and it was all one thing. It was all one. It was all like the Usos go off and do their own tag team thing now and then, but it was always Drew McIntyre is the main threat here. So let's bring in these other two baby faces to help Drew McIntyre against the Uso. What was it Matt Riddle and Randy? I think it was at the time. Let's bring in Riddle and Randy. So now it's all one big feud. That's so I don't know. So I don't. That's what it was at the time, but I don't know. Hopefully it works out. I don't know what the War Games match is gonna be though. I just don't. I don't know. But the MFTs have to be in it though. It's they kind of have to. If they say fucking just let's do the Vision versus a bunch of if they let's do the Vision and some other people versus a bunch of baby faces, then that's horrible. And I feel like it's gonna be the case. They're just gonna say fuck it. Let's do Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus a random assortment of baby faces again. Punk and LA Knight and fucking who even knows? Cody Rhodes somehow. Yeah, I don't know.
We can go to Jey Uso now winning the since you mentioned it. Let's go to Jey Uso winning the Battle Royal on Monday.
Yeah. That was the right decision. Yeah, would have been. We should have
It
talked about
was
it. It
not
wasn't.
the
It
right
was
decision.
the right decision. How was it not?
I
Tell
don't.
me.
I mean, I honestly think the match should be Braun Breaker versus CM Punk. I was under the impression that that match was already happening and that this was
Not.
to add whoever to the match.
When did you get
I
that
don't know
from?
where I got
No.
the concept.
Where did you
I don't
get
know
that?
where I got the conception from. I
Where?
just made that head canon in my head,
Where?
but
Like.
that would have been a lot better.
I don't
I
think
thought they were
so.
going to
I
do a
don't
triple
know.
threat at Saturday Night's main event, and that Braun Breaker was going to be in the match in some way, but
my
I guess
whole
not.
my whole thing is like I get that people want Braun Breaker as champion, wherever champion, which he's going to be sooner than later. I just think that he deserves to have it on a bigger stage. He deserves to have it not at Saturday night's main event. The show literally made to either counter AEW or to run ads for a couple of hours. I don't think he deserves it on a much bigger stage than that. It's the same thing with like Drew. I want Drew to win, for example, but I also think that Drew deserves it on a bigger stage than Saturday night's main event against Cody. Like whatever, like a Royal Rumble. Like him winning at Royal Rumble would make perfect sense to me. That's a pretty, and they're doing it in Saudi. It's the big. That's one of their bigger stages of the year. It's a big four PLE, and I'd want the guy who's going to be the face for our company for the next 2.5 decades to be put on the map and he put in the front of the line in front of everyone else on a bigger stage. He was gonna win it. That's my whole thing. He's gonna win it eventually, sooner than later. He's gonna win it probably by February. Let's be serious of next year. It's gonna be probably by February. I don't think it's a big deal though. I just don't think it's a giant deal, in my
To
opinion
be
at least.
fair, John Cena's ending his career at a Saturday night's main event too.
That just
So
so happened to be a
they're already
thing.
fine with having big events happen at Saturday night's main event. It's
That's
not
the
like they're
one.
against
That's
that.
the only big event. That's the
But
only
they can
big
have a
event.
title change happen there too. So
It's
I don't
gonna
see why
be.
they couldn't.
It's not the fact. It's gonna be a title change regardless because the championship is vacant. It's the fact that it's Braun
Well,
Breaker.
I
It's
don't
like
think it's gonna be a title change. I think it's gonna end in a DQ. Honestly,
yes, bro. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't
and on
know.
Saturday night's main event, who do you think's gonna win?
I think Jey Uso's gonna win because he's gonna join the Vision.
What?
Mm.
Are you serious?
That's the rumor. That's the rumor mill going on right now. Jey Uso's supposed to join the
I
Vision.
I don't see that happening. But you
He's
know
gonna
what?
join the
Sure,
Vision. I'm telling you.
that'd be hilarious if that happens. That would
Chat.
actually be terrible booking, honestly. But
I already
sure,
asked
they could do
Chat.
that.
I already asked Chat GPT. I already asked, and Chat
How do you
GPT
feel
let me
about
know.
that? You think Jey Uso should join the Vision? Why would they have Jey
I
Uso
don't. That's just
join
the
the Vision?
rumor. I don't think it's smart, but that's just the. That's like the big thing going. It's like so big of a rumor. It's one of those rumors that always come true when it's this big of a rumor, and I hope it's a
That doesn't
lie.
make any sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But they've done a lot of things that don't make sense. They've done a lot.
I don't believe that's
I,
gonna happen.
I don't. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want it to, but you know. But well, yeah, though with Jey Uso winning in general, though to me it made the most sense. Jey Uso winning just made the most sense. All right, Jey Uso has the best storyline going on right now on the main roster. He has the best one in the whole WWE because even NXT, he's the best one going on. When you have the best storyline involving your biggest star, because Roman Reigns is their biggest star right now, then that person, the main component, the main character in that storyline should be getting pushed towards the more of the front of the line when it comes to other stories going on. You take the other people in that match. I don't think Dom winning it would have been any. I don't think people want to see Dom IC champion and AAA World Mega Champion, whatever it is, in a you
Yeah,
want World Heavyweight Championship match. LA Knight in the Big 2025. I'm over LA Knight in the Big 2025, and my personally, and I think a lot of people are also because they keep burying him into the ground and screwing him over and over again. They didn't put Braun or Bronson in this. Jimmy Uso would have been different. That would have been super different,
that's what I'm
but
saying. Wouldn't it
it
have
would have
made
been
more sense
super
to
different.
win?
I don't think it would have made more sense to be Jimmy at all. I don't see how it would have made
But
more
if
sense to be
you want to have
Jimmy.
somebody
It just,
biggest angle
I
for
think
the
most
company.
people, I think
Just,
most people,
just have Roman in it and just have Roman win.
I think most people that say it should have been Jimmy are just the same people that don't want to see Jay. It's like, oh, I hate Jay, so put Jimmy in it. That's how I feel. And I get why people are tired of Jimmy, but it's the biggest story. The main
Or
character
kind
and the
he
main
has to
character.
be. Jay has to turn heel. He has to turn heel.
I don't
That's what
think
this has to be.
so. The
People are
main
turning on Jay. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is starting to breed resentment. People are getting tired of this man. So
so
I
because
mean,
people
you
are
have
getting
you
tired
have
of something, someone has to turn heel. What?
yep, you have to turn the tide with crowd reaction. You can't be
So
forcing something through. That's what they did with the Roman Reigns experiment and it failed. So they have to actually turn the tide with Jay when the
I
fans
mean,
start to turn on him.
he
They're booking
eventually
him like
will, but the fans haven't turned on him. No,
really
the fans have
booking
not
him like
turned on him.
they're booking him like a John Cena. That's the thing. They're starting to book him like a John
They're
Cena. He's
booking
winning a
Jey
lot
Uso like
of
John Cena. What?
yes, he's
Not at
winning a bunch of
all.
opportunities that people do not think he should. Like, that's what I mean. Like
What? Okay, so who do you think should have won in that battle
some
royale?
people, I honestly think it should have been. Honestly, I think it should have been Braun Breaker, but
No,
that's
who in the battle
or
royale should have won? Who's in the battle royale who should have won?
Bronson Reed. If
He
when
wasn't in
Bronson
the
Reed was
battle
in it,
royale. Who was in the battle royale that should have won? Tell me. Who was in it?
honestly, they really could have gave it to AJ Styles.
Oh my god.
They
Oh,
really could
after
have given
oh
it to
my
AJ Styles.
god. So it's just Jey Uso
They really
hate. Okay.
Styles.
Okay. It's just Jey Uso hate.
They could have gave it to LA Knight. That's what the feud they were building already. They could have
Bro,
gave it
LA
to
Knight,
LA Knight.
the
Why
big
not?
LA Knight in
LA Knight
2020.
versus CM Punk.
LA Knight in 2025. Holy shit. Like I said,
Jay Uso in 2025.
I don't see how what do you call it? How it made sense. Like Sheamus was in it. You think Sheamus should have won?
But LA Knight's a part of this storyline too with Jey Uso too. So you could argue LA Knight
Like
definitely deserved it even more.
the only other person that I would have been cool besides Jey Uso winning is Finn Balor. Literally, that's because that's Finn Balor. That's the man. That's the only other person who I would have been cool. That would have been a left field. Whoa, okay, I'm here for this. I'm ready because it's Finn Balor. We all know he's never gotten a fair shot after he got injured. Everyone, it's like a regular thing. People know. Yeah, but that's the only other person. So,
Do we really want to sit through another Jey Uso world title reign? And do we legitimately think Jey Uso is going to win the world title? He's
I
going
don't
to
know.
either get beat by Punk or it's going to end in a DQ.
So he shouldn't have
There's like
won. So he shouldn't have won because he's not. You don't think he's not believable to win? Is that what it is? Like
it's
he
not. First of all, it's not believable, and second of all, he shouldn't win.
and you
Like
think
even if he did win, say that happens, that's bad. Like that's not. That wouldn't be good. Like
and you
that's the
think
thing. I
LA
don't. I
Knight
wouldn't want to see that.
and you think LA Knight and AJ Styles is more believable than beating freaking CM Punk?
Yes.
I don't see how. I
AJ,
don't see
LA Knight had
how.
a victory over freaking
I don't
what's his
see
called?
how. Over
Seth
set when
Rollins.
they were doing the injury angle. Oh yeah, I'm sure. When he got real injured in a match and then they had to call it. Yeah, I'm
He,
sure LA
he,
Knight
he
does have a clean
scored.
one. I'm sure he does have a clean
Of
one. And
course,
AJ Styles
it wasn't even a serious
bef-
injury, but
and
even
be-
still, he won the match.
and even
He pinned the
before
champion.
and then before AJ Styles won the tag team titles, he's lost every single championship match he's been presented with. How in the world would that be believable? Why would I believe AJ Styles? He can beat CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, but he can't beat Logan Paul for the United States one. What?
You believe,
What?
you believe that Finn Balor, could be a contender to be the
I
next
think
world champion? Finn Balor,
I
the
believe
guy who
more
hasn't
if Finn Balor
won a
can win,
match
if
since
he would have won
24.
if he would have won that and then went on to what do you call it to beat Punk, it's way I'd believe it way more than AJ Styles. The guy is about to retire in a couple months. Like it
Makes
seemed
more sense.
if AJ Styles would have won and then went on Saturday Night's Main Event and won it, it would have been like a here fuck it title. Like here forget here nigga damn. It would have been a here nigga damn title. That's exactly what it would have
But
been.
Why not LA Knight then? LA Knight would
LA
have been
Knight's
perfect.
fucking they it's not LA Knight's fault that he's in my opinion just kind of stale. You know they made him lose. LA Knight should have been first of all LA Knight should have been Mr. Money in the Bank like 2 years ago. That should have been happened. He probably should have been a world champion by now. And I'm not even an LA Knight guy, but I know people love LA Knight. He should have been something other than a US champion for 2 really short shitty reigns. And then they put him in the world title picture at the worst time ever cuz that's when they also put all these other big hitters in the world title picture. Like people aren't interested in seeing LA Knight with the title like versus over
What do you mean?
over like a Kevin Owens,
Only
for
some new
example.
guys
Not new
like
guys,
Braun
but
Breaker,
big guys. Not
like
new
Jey
guys, but
Uso,
like well, I'm not putting it
Gunther. These guys are not people that have been in the main event scene for years. These are guys that are
new
on the
guys.
come up.
Yeah, yes,
First
like I
up,
said,
it's the first
people are
big
way
man.
more interested in seeing a Gunther title reign than an LA Knight one, and give it any championship, any I don't
Already seen a
care,
Gunther
any
championship reign, though. Well,
championship.
I mean,
People will
we've already
be
seen,
like,
we've already seen a Gunther championship reign, though.
let
We've
let
already seen that happen.
let's say Gunther's title reign didn't happen, and Gunther won the IC title the same time LA Knight won the world title. The IC title reign would have been way better than LA Knight's world title reign. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know.
If LA Knight would have won, let's just, like take any time. I don't know when you want to give LA Knight the title. Take any time ever when you thought it was the right time. It would have not been better than Gunther's IC title reign at all. I don't. I would have not been. I just don't see how it
Are you
could have.
really doing this? You're
It's
gonna
true.
compare like the greatest title reign of all? Like, come
Yeah,
on!
but
Like, obviously,
but you're
no
the one who
title reign
brought.
is
You're the one who brought out
the
Gunther.
title
I
reign.
didn't even mention
It's the
Gunther.
greatest title reign of ever. I also mentioned other names like Braun Breaker. I also mentioned names like Jey Uso. I mentioned them too.
Braun Breaker is a million times. Braun Breaker right now is more talented than LA Knight will ever be or has ever been in his long
I don't,
wrestling career. Let's be for real with ourselves. He oozes talent. It's not my fault.
I don't agree with that at all. I think
Are
LA
we?
Knight's a way more well-grounded character, and he's way more.
Ah, I don't
Yeah, he's
know.
way more well-rounded
I don't
character.
see
He's
how.
better in ring. He's more fleshed out in ring. His character
You
is more
think
fleshed
so?
out in general than
So you
Braun
think you
Breaker's.
okay? So give LA. So you give LA Knight and Braun Breaker the same opponent. You think LA Knight's gonna have a better match than Braun Breaker?
I
Give
think
them
he's got a
both.
better feud. He's
AJ,
got a better match.
you
Got a better angle.
so
Yes,
give
I
them
think he's
both
had a
like
better thing. Yes.
I
I
don't
mean, we've
see
seen him have
see
great
how.
matches. He's had good.
He's
He
had
had
great
great matches
match.
against
He's had
Seth
great
Rollins.
match. He's had great
Great
matches.
feud
Yeah.
against Seth Rollins.
He's had like
We've seen him have
I
good
just think if you hit the reset button you hit the reset button on both their careers and let it play them both play out parallel. Braun Breakers is gonna be a million times better. It's like unbelievably a million times better.
seen him peak.
You ever see? Hey man, I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
How can we even gauge that?
What do you mean? How do you even gauge that? Braun Breaker is
Braun
better.
Breaker's career,
Braun
like
Breaker
he
is a
has
better. Braun
patience
Breaker is a
with you,
better.
son.
Braun Breaker has more talent than LA Knight does, which isn't a. It doesn't say LA Knight doesn't have talent. Just not just Braun Breaker.
That's not true though. I don't agree. Like in every metric of it, LA Knight's wrestling is just way more clean, way more
I mean,
flush,
but you prefer
more
like a more
polished
tech. You
than
prefer a more
LA Knight.
technical guy though. That's you. You're very open about you prefer a
Well, no,
technical wrestling demon.
he's more
He's.
engaging as a character and
You think?
in his matches. Like
I don't
everything
see
he does
how.
has a purpose. Like he can actually tells a story with his matches. Like he can
How?
actually tell his character through his actions in the match. Like
What?
go along with the stuff he's doing.
How? Like what in his
Braun Breaker,
what in his
Braun Breaker
matches
cheating.
what in his matches is this groundbreaking like Braun Breaker's things like he's a powerhouse. Okay, cool. He's explosive. He's gonna run around the ring at a million miles per hour and throw you over the building. That's just an exaggeration, but you know. What is LA Knight's like in
Athlete.
what is his in match like whoa, okay, his character. I know his character from his matches. What is his thing?
A brash, shit talking mush mouth. Yeah, he's gonna go taunt. He
So
taunts half the match. He
so
gets the crowd saying his name in the middle of the match. He's literally going
Bro, what?
L.A. That's
Braun
one of
Break,
his taunts.
Braun Breaker,
L.A. Knight with the
but
crowd before he
Bro-
does his elbow. I
Braun
mean,
Breaker barks when he does his
the
spear. So
whole
what the fuck
crowd.
is that supposed to mean?
Yes, I'm
So,
not saying that Braun Breaker. I'm not saying that Braun. I never did. Did I say at all that Braun Breaker sucked and that Braun Breaker had no
that's you.
character?
That's you saying. That's you putting words in my
I didn't
mouth,
say that.
and I'm not with that gay
I
shit.
didn't say that. I said I didn't say that. No, I'm saying what I didn't. I didn't say that.
You're
I
saying
did
that
not.
I
I didn't.
said you said that though. I didn't say that.
Well, you're implying that I thought that he was garbage, or
Not
that
at
I
all.
thought that he
But
had no character,
you're
or that I
saying.
thought that I know that
But
about Braun Breaker.
one of
I
your
acknowledge
things is
that, but
like,
I'm just saying that I think LA Knight is way more fleshed out and way better
yeah, but
than just Braun
one of your things just
Breaker.
like, oh well, in the match he taunts him and the crowd chants his name. Like I like people, and when it's
Crowd
the same
control,
thing for
yeah.
Braun, it's the same thing for Braun, like literally the same thing for Braun.
Well,
It's
there's more of it with LA Knight. You could see it in every move he does. The freaking elbow that he does. There's a little spice in it in that little
whenever,
elbow when he does the kip up from the second rope up to the third rope. That little spice right there, that small little thing. Yes, things like that matter. It adds something to his character. He's showing off to the crowd. Like that adds something.
Whenever Bron Breaker appears on screen, people bark. Like, what do you mean people don't? What do you mean? I'm just. What do you mean, dude?
I don't
Does
disagree with that.
Bron
I
does have
just think
enough
that LA
spice?
Knight LA Knight has that kick where he just has perfected basically his in ring work mixed in with his character. Braun Breaker is great and he's a prodigy right now. He's very advanced. He just hasn't like he's not at that level where he's not the same as LA Knight. LA Knight is like where he could go against anybody and you could tell that this is LA Knight fighting. This is LA Knight fighting against this guy. This is
What?
LA Knight himself. This is the character. You can distinguish the LA Knight match essentially of
You can
amongst
distinguish an LA Knight match? What?
yes, you can distinguish an LA Knight match.
What?
You can distinguish
The guy
an
who
LA Knight
copies the
match.
people's elbow, you can distinguish that? What? Oh. Oh shit. Okay. That's real shit.
People's elbow. Okay. I guess Kevin Owens literally copies the stunner, but I guess
He
we
does.
can't distinguish any Kevin Owens matches.
Kevin Owens doesn't have the Kevin Owens doesn't have this crate. Like, at least with Kevin Owens, there's certain, like, Kevin Owens is way better. First of all, LA Knight has never been better than Kevin Owens. Let me just say that right now. He's never been. That's never been better than Kevin Owens. But at least with Kevin Owens, like, there's like people say don't, when the big rule in wrestling, don't ever try to superplex Kevin Owens. We know Kevin Owens for something in ring. What do we know LA Knight for in ring that distinguishes him from all these other people where you can tell this is an LA Knight match? Like, what is LA Knight's thing? Is it his elbow? Is that
the elbow, the
the elbow?
BFT.
The
Yeah,
elbow. So the elbow.
the
Okay.
taunt.
So the stunner without the kick, the people's elbow, and my bad, the top rope. You're talking about the top rope jumping elbow, and then the people's elbow he stole. Okay, that's real.
I think it's better than Jey Uso at least. What does Jey Uso have other than
Jey Uso-
super kicks and yeet?
Jey Uso's
And
a better
spear
character.
that he stole
Jey,
from, and
Jey,
a spear that he stole from Roman Reigns.
Jey Uso,
Everything that you just said about LA Knight can apply to Jey Uso
Jey
and
Uso's
like worse.
Jey
Jey Uso
Uso's
has
one of
a
the
very
better.
limited moveset.
Jey Uso's one of the best character workers in the company. What are you talking about? One of the best ones.
Yeah, when
LA,
it comes to actual like acting, and not when it comes to in
yeah,
ring.
yeah. I
When it
mean,
comes to
yeah.
acting
I
and like
mean,
promos and like behind the scenes and stuff like that, yes, in that
them
form,
shit,
like when it
the
comes to
shit that
acting,
matters.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
yes, the shit that WWE likes to put out there more than the actual wrestling. Yes, Jey Uso's better than
LA
LA
Knight's
Knight
great
at.
at that as well. Bro. So
Like,
that's the
what?
thing. LA Knight, promos,
LA Knight's better in ring from a technical standpoint. Yeah, of course.
he
Like,
cut
yeah,
promos and good character work as well,
not to
and
the
deliver
level
good
of Jey
angles.
Uso. Not to the level of Jey Uso at all. LA Knight could have not survived in a Superdome like Jey Uso could have. He was fucking Max Dupree at that time. Like, what? What are we talking about here? Like, put LA Knight in that spotlight Jey Uso had, that nigga would have sunk easily.
I don't agree with that at all. I think he would have probably
What?
been above Jey Uso,
Oh,
but
that's
whatever.
crazy. Holy shit, that's
He's
crazy.
way better. I mean, he is. I'm sorry. Like I don't know how to explain it to you. I just don't.
The
I
fact that
can't
you
explain it any other ways.
the
There's no
fact
other
that
ways
you
I can
can
explain it.
explain it is
There's
enough.
no other ways to explain it. I'm trying to explain it. I can't explain it any other way. You're just a Jey Uso stan. You like Jey Uso
I
better.
like
I
Jey
can't
Uso a
explain
lot,
it.
and I don't think Jey Uso is the best wrestler in the company. Like, I'd take other people above Jey Uso if I were to do a draft right now. If I had to like make my own company with stories and shit, I'd take other
That's
people
insane.
above Jey Uso. I wouldn't take LA Knight above Jey Uso though. I don't see
That's
why.
insane to me. I don't
I
know
don't
why
see why you. I
why
don't
you
see
would.
why you would. If
I would
I
definitely take
like
LA Knight over.
if the only thing one person does better than the other is technical in ring wrestling, and that's like it's not even
Not
close.
technical in-ring wrestling. You just boil it down to that. When he
What
actually has
is
a
it?
character and a
What does he do better than Jey? Like, what from everything we talk about in wrestling, from the characters to the promos to everything that we talk about when it comes to a WWE wrestler, what does he do better than Jey
everything,
Uso?
literally all of the things you
Everything.
just mentioned right there, he does it better. Yes.
After we have both agreed that
Character,
Jey Uso's is
entrance,
the best character worker, and
swagger,
you,
aura,
oh
in-ring
my, you
character,
think he,
promos,
you think he,
everything.
okay, yeah, so you're just an LA Knight stan, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we
I
can do
guess
about it.
if that's what you want to say. Yeah, I
It
guess he's
is.
an LA Knight. I can
Nigga
actually
said,
substantiate.
nigga brought out
I'm
swag
proud
and
of Reed.
aura.
This man got over naturally for 2 years, bro. 2 years he got over naturally. So
And
I'm
Jey
not the only
Uso
one who's
been over
agreed
for
with
longer. What are you talking about?
Jey Uso had a whole machine behind him. He had this whole bloodline
He had a
storyline to get over.
machine. Oh my god.
He
So,
did. He had the bloodline
oh,
storyline.
so oh
LA
my
Knight was
god. There's
Max
no
Dupree.
way.
You're talking about Max Dupree like it was Max Dupree.
It was
He was
shitty.
Max Dupree
It
at
was
this time.
shitty.
He
Max
was
Dupree was
over.
shitty.
He was over and he was over. He was
No,
shitty and he was
towards
over.
the back
He
end
was
when he
shitty and
became
he was
LA
over. People
Knight.
were still cheering LA Knight.
Towards
And
the
they
back end, it
and they had
was.
to turn
Yeah.
him back to LA
Max
Knight
Dupree was
and
not
get
good though.
and
Let's
get
be
him over
serious.
after that. Come on,
If
bro.
you're gonna sit here and look me in the face and say Max Dupree was a part that you look forward to when you watch the show, you're lying.
Oh,
You're
here we
lying
go
to
with the straw
yourself.
man.
You're
Your
lying
favorite
to
thing.
yourself. You're
Here
lying
we
to
go with the
yourself.
straw man. Yes, that's not what I said at all. So
So
I
what
don't agree with
the
that.
so what the
What I
fuck are
said
we on
was
about?
Max Dupree was still getting reactions, even though he was even though he
Bad
was in a shitty
reactions.
role.
Bad
He was
reactions.
still
Yeah.
getting people cheering his name. People were still cheering
He
for
was
LA
getting
Knight. They're still cheering LA Knight.
he was getting
They wanted
shitty
him to
reactions.
see him
Hell no.
wrestle, and they had to, and they heard the crowd reaction and decided to change it back to LA Knight because of it. What do you
Or
mean?
shitty
That's what
reactions. Yeah.
happened.
They did that because they saw
Not
the
shitty
money.
reactions.
They
People were
saw the
cheering
profit.
for
What are you
him,
talking
and they
about?
wanted him people were cheering for him, and they turned him back to LA Knight because of it.
Because any smart businessman would say he was this character, he was succeeding within this company. So what we're gonna do is tease him and bring him back in this other company and make people want him even more. It's like what? It's like duh. It's like a duh.
LA Knight
What?
in NXT
Business 10 fucking 1.
before that. He was LA Knight in NXT before that. It wasn't in a
Exactly,
different company.
but it wasn't the main roster though. That's the main roster. Like main roster where the shit actually
Yeah,
matters.
but people knew who he was, and they still cheered for him and appreciated the character, and it got over on the
So
main roster, and they wanted to see LA Knight back, and LA Knight came back because of it.
yeah,
That was my
exactly. I
point.
said they want
Even
to
though he
see
was in this
LA
key
Knight
role,
back.
he
Yeah.
had so much aura, he had so much popularity because of his work in NXT. The character had so much potential and people liked it so much that they brought it back because of fan reaction. And it's been over and gotten more and more over for the past like 3 years.
And
And it's still over. It
Jason
hasn't
became the
died.
world champion because of fan reaction. Like I don't see what like
I don't doubt that. No, that's
so
true.
what
That's
so
true. I
how's it okay
agree.
if so how's it
But the
okay if
thing
it's
is,
LA
Jey
Knight, but it's
Uso
not
also
okay
had
for
an
Jey
entire
Uso?
angle that
Oh my
helped him get
god.
to that point.
Oh my god.
Without the
So
bloodline
and
storyline, do you think
oh
Jey
my
Uso is still
god.
going to become a world champion? No, no, no. Be
Yes.
serious. Do you think Jey Uso still becomes a world champion with no bloodline storyline?
Yes.
How?
What do you mean how?
What was Jey Uso? Oh, actually, explain to me. What was Jey Uso doing before the bloodline?
He was the best tag team on SmackDown. He was in the best tag team on SmackDown. Then his brother got hurt, and after that, he started doing singles matches and winning, and then getting championship matches and not winning those, but you know, he didn't win the championship matches. Like, what are you
Who was he
talking
fighting
about?
in these championship matches?
In the Thunderdome? Holy shit! Whoever
Yeah,
was
who
the
was he
single,
fighting in the Thunderdome for the championship?
whoever was the singles champion at the time. I don't remember who the singles
Oh
champion was.
my god.
It's true. What?
He had a singles run for like a month. He was a part of the bloodline. This whole time he was part of the bloodline.
So Jey Uso can't be better than LA Knight because the bloodline is the reason he's anything. That's your thing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
Okay,
like
yeah.
shit. Okay, so yeah,
That is-
it's just a case of you just don't like him, which is cool. You know, I don't like wrestlers either, but you know, I feel it though.
it isn't a case of I don't like them. I'm just
It
saying
is,
that these
though.
are different.
But it's a
Naturally,
constant.
organically over. One actually had a lot other factors aiding him to get over. That's the thing. It's a lot different. One got over with no help. Another got over with a
Okay,
machine behind him.
so with Steve
I'm
Austin,
saying that the one that
okay,
has the machine behind him isn't genuine. It doesn't have genuine support, and
I don't know.
sucks
It sounds
because
like
he
what
had-
you're
he had
saying.
a storyline. But I'm saying that he did without that storyline, he's not gonna be a world champion. Do you genuinely like?
Okay,
Come on.
so
You
okay, so
actually just
question.
said that
Okay, so
Jey Uso
question.
becomes a world champion
Okay, so question.
by himself
Okay,
with
so
no
question.
bloodline storyline, with
Oh,
no involvement with Roman Reigns, with
okay,
none
so
of that.
question.
He just becomes a world champion.
Okay, so question.
That's-
So
I don't believe that.
do you put The Rock over Stone? Like if Stone Cold didn't have the McMahon Stone Cold beef, do you think Stone Cold would still be as good as he was, or as big as he was and popular? You think so?
Austin?
Yes. Like no
Does
McMahon
Stone Cold
beat
Steve Austin
no
become
Mc.
the biggest baby face of all time.
Does Stone Cold
with no
become
Vince
as big
McMahon.
as does Stone Cold become as big as he was? But does Stone Cold Steve Austin, this big wrestling immortal, if he didn't have the Vince McMahon beef storyline, whatever you want to call it, does he become
I
that?
genuinely believe he
Oh
would.
my god!
genuinely
Oh
believe
my
he would.
god! Oh god! Oh my
Genuinely
god!
believe he would.
Oh my god!
I mean, we saw the glimpses of the character in ECW, and it was popular
Oh my
there. It wasn't as
god.
popular because ECW was kind of underground, but once he became Stone Cold, I
So
mean,
that's another machine pushing it. So what the
his
fuck is she?
biggest feud before what's it called, before Vince McMahon, was with Bret Hart.
Yeah, it
It was with
was.
Bret Hart. He was over
I'm
before.
saying I don't think he'd be as
He was
big.
over before he even started feuding with Vince McMahon. It was the feud
Not
with
to
Vince
that
McMahon.
level.
That exactly. It was the feud with
So
Vince
and
McMahon that
Jay
made him
Uso,
the
Jay
biggest
Uso was
baby
over
face
before, and the
in the industry.
bloodline story. It's the same. Like
In the
it's just so
bloodline
wishy.
story, like
It's
I
so
said.
inconsistent.
Okay, like, what are you saying?
You're so
Like in the bloodline
inconsistent.
story,
So someone's
without the
okay,
bloodline story,
and
I
without
said
the
that he was
McMahon
doing
story,
nothing.
Steve Austin isn't doing that. Like you're so inconsistent with how you
Steve
want to
Austin
judge
was
them.
fighting for the world championship
Like you're so
in 1997. He
inconsistent
won the
with
Royal
that.
Rumble that year. He was
It's
feuding
just
with
so
Bret Hart.
inconsistent. Like,
What are
how
we
does that
talking
make
about? He
sense?
won
And
King of
all
the
that
Ring
during
in
time he was still
1996.
beefing with
What
Vince
are we talking
McMahon. What
about?
are you
What was Jey
talking
Uso
about?
doing
Like
before?
what?
What was Jey Uso
Like
doing before the
what?
bloodline
So
storyline?
if you
What
get
was Jey Uso
over,
doing before the
so
bloodline
if you
storyline?
being part of the best tag team ever, the best one ever.
Tag
What are you
team.
talking about?
Tag team.
Now it's
Same
because
as a
he's a
single
tag
star.
team wrestler. Okay, yeah, you just don't like
Yeah.
You just don't like Jey Uso,
That,
and
that
that's
makes
just
a
how it
difference.
is.
That definitely makes a
You
difference. If
you
you've been doing tag team work for your entire career, and then all
you
of a
just
sudden
don't
you
like
branch out to be a
you.
single star, yes,
So you just don't like Jey
that makes
Uso.
a difference.
You just
That
don't like
definitely makes a difference. That
so
hinders
when
your potential
so
to be a world
Steve
champion.
Austin was in
That's
the
the whole
Hollywood.
reason
So
why
Steve
Kofi
Austin was in the
Kingston.
Hollywood Blondes. Does that matter?
That's the whole reason why people didn't believe Kofi
Steve
Kingston was going
Austin's
to
whole
become a
thing.
champion for a
Steve
long time
Austin
because
was
he
in
was
the
known for
Hollywood
that tag.
Blondes the whole time, and then betrayed his partner, and that's the only reason he even got a push because people cared about that. But it's cool when he does it. Is that the difference?
WWE, that's the reason he got a
Oh
push with
my!
the Hollywood Blondes.
I'm
He
saying
wasn't in the
your
Hollywood
whole point
in
is that now he's
WWE.
a tag team guy. It's like, what
Bret
are you
Hart.
talking about? Like, if you just don't like him, it's cool, but you can't say and be like, oh well, he does this, that, and the other. But when this guy does it, it's the same thing, but it's different though.
Can you just
Like,
admit that you have no points against what I've been saying? You have
make
no
points against what
arguments
you're
against what
saying.
I've been
Your whole thing
saying.
is that you don't like Jey
You
Uso, and it's
have
been
no
a
arguments
consistent
against what
thing.
I've been saying.
And I'm not trying to say he's the
And you just
goat.
like Jey Uso.
Yeah,
It's
and I
okay.
do
You
it,
prefer
and
Jey
I do,
Uso.
but yeah. Yeah, I
All right to
do. That's what
prefer
I'm
it.
saying. But you're saying that
You don't like him.
your reasons just
I'm just
don't make
saying that
sense.
LA Knight
It's
definitely
like
deserved that opportunity
it's
way
like
more than Jay.
it's like hypocritical. It's like hypocritical. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm?
I'm saying it's like
You gotta be
hypocritical.
objective. That's the thing. I'm objective.
Not
I
at all.
like Cody Rhodes. I'm saying right now, I like Cody Rhodes, but I'm not gonna say Cody Rhodes has a great title reign because I like him.
Yes,
Well,
you
no,
have.
I
Oh my,
wouldn't.
you've done that before. Oh my god. And I've never said this guy did
Our
something
last
good because I
TikTok,
like him. Like, what are you
wasn't our last
talking?
TikTok
Me and you,
talking about
we're
how
not talking. Oh, we're talking
me
about
and
it.
you
So
agreeing
when
that
you
Cody
talk
Rhodes
on,
is hot?
so when you talk when I record, we're not gonna talk about when me and you talk in private. Are you serious? What? What the? You talk about Cody's title reign isn't even that bad. What are you talking about? The first and the second one.
The first one's not. Yeah, the first one you got think is terrible. I
I
thought the
didn't
first
say
one
it
was
was
good.
terrible. I said
I
it's
liked
not
the
that
first one.
good.
The
I said it's
second
not
one,
this
I agree
crazy
with you,
thing.
wasn't that good. I've said yeah, it's been pretty lackluster. The end of his time, this second title reign has been pretty lackluster.
Now we're just
I agree
capping
with
up.
that.
Now we're just capping
I
up.
agree
Holy
with
shit!
that.
Now we're just
I
lying.
literally
Oh my
was
god. Now we're just
when did I say
lying.
that? It's
Me and you
okay,
have both
when
said
I
that.
said defend,
You're trying to sit here and say
how
I
did
said
I?
the first one was terrible. That's you just putting words in my mouth on some gay shit. That's what you literally just said. I said it wasn't that good. I said it was okay. It was good, but it wasn't this. It's nothing compared to a lot of other title reigns that's been had. You're saying I said, oh, it was terrible and it was this so fucking bad. When it's just a lie.
Okay, let me make it
It's a
clear
complete
then for
lie.
you. Let me make it clear. I
Oh
think
brother.
Cody's title reign is bad.
Oh
I do
brother.
think Cody's title reign is bad, and I
Oh
am a Cody
brother.
fan. I'll make it clear then right now. I am a Cody fan, and yes, I think Cody's title reign is bad. So I'm willing to be
Oh
objective
brother.
on certain things, even though I have preferential biases
Oh
towards certain
brother.
wrestlers.
All right, dude. All right. Yeah, let's just move
Okay.
on.
Hey,
Holy shit.
all right.
This makes no sense. Holy shit.
It's all right, bro. You are a Jey Uso stan. You will defend him. You said Sami Zayn is ass.
I
You
ain't
said
say
you
he's
think
that. See, they're putting words in my mouth again. Oh yeah, that was thing's just putting words in my
earlier this
mouth
year.
again. Yeah, you're.
You were like, I have
Yeah,
Sami
you're.
Zayn fatigue. You were
Hey,
speaking
you're.
with Sami Zayn
Hey,
fatigue.
you
Oh, I don't
capping
want
up
to
in
hear
front of
Sami
the.
Zayn talk.
You capping up in front of the camera. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You capping up in front of the camera.
Did you not say that you have
Yeah,
Sami Zayn fatigue? You
in
were tired of
yes,
Sami Zayn?
in
You want
January, yeah, in January, I did say I had Sam. Yes, in months ago, yes, and we just talked
yes.
about it 30 minutes ago. I said I'm cool with Sami Zayn. I just don't
Then
like
you
when he
don't want to.
speaks. I said I don't want to hear him speak. Like what? That's not hate.
Exactly. That's
That's
my
not
point.
hating.
What do you mean
That's
that's
not
hating?
hating. That's not hating at
I
all.
like your
I don't want to
buddy.
hear. I don't want to hear a lot of
You don't
wrestlers
like him.
speak. I don't want to hear wrestlers.
That's
There's a lot of
crazy.
wrestlers who can't talk on the mic that great. Like what? Like what? So like
That's
what? What are
crazy.
you talking about? It makes no sense.
You don't enjoy seeing him
Like what are you
speak. Like
like
that's
what are
crazy.
you
Like
talking about? I can I
that's his
you the
character pretty
so
much.
you
I
have
mean,
to enjoy when a
doesn't make
wrestler
me
has a
feel like he was a
promo.
good character
What?
at all.
So you have to enjoy when a wrestler has a promo to even kind of like the wrestler. What?
I mean,
You make
yeah, like
what?
what do you like
Oh, you
then? If
make
you don't
no
like
sense.
the
Oh my, that makes
that's
no
part of it.
sense. What?
That's
So you,
part of it.
every
What do
so
you
every
like?
single wrestler you like, you're telling me he's this great guy that you like listening to on the mic. That's what you're saying.
But that's a part of it. Like that,
Oh
that
my
mean
god.
that matters. They have
Oh
to have
my
some kind
god.
of character.
Oh my god.
I like people that could wrestle, but I like people that also have some kind of character
Oh
mixed in
my
with it. You can't
god.
like just
Oh
being a
my
good wrestler isn't enough,
god.
right?
Oh, we are just lying today. What the fuck is going on? Oh my
Oh,
god. We're just lying today.
my bad. All right, my bad then.
Holy
I don't know what
shit.
to say then.
Holy shit. Why is when the camera comes on, opinions change. Holy shit.
My bad then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Don't let it happen again.
Wow.
All right, next thing. AJ and Ray Phoenix wait. No, what's his name? Dragon Lee. I said I put Ray Phoenix down. That's on me. AJ and Dragon Lee won the tag team titles, and great match, really good. I'm happy the Judgment Day don't have him anymore, because they haven't defended him. I think there was a stat where they didn't defend him for like 120 days straight, which is embarrassing. I don't think this fixes anything with the tag team division, honestly. I'm happy that AJ got a title before he retires in 2026. I don't think this doesn't help. This doesn't change the fact that the New Day still aren't credible, even challengers. That you still have LWO who haven't been seen in God. I don't even know if they're in the company anymore. They haven't been seen in God knows how long. But the only thing that attracts me when it comes to this team winning is that there should be some Judgment Day drama and shaking up going on. Because before they had the backstage, and it seems like they're gonna try to go back to Dom and Roxanne, their whole love triangle nonsense, and hopefully, what I'm thinking is Liv Morgan is coming back, and it's always better when Liv Morgan's back in the WWE. It's always better, in my opinion, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. Liv Morgan's great, and I hope she comes back, and I hope she's gonna be a part of this feud with Roxanne Perez, and I hope that goes great, and I hope Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio happens, and
Happens.
Finn Balor eventually wins the Intercontinental Championship.
My one thing with the Finn Balor, not one thing, there's multiple things. My main thing is that when it comes to Judgment Day booking, is that let's not forget Finn Balor was pinned by Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship, and they've like after it happened, they've showed like teases of either kicking Dom out or Finn getting kicked out or something getting shooken up, but it's like they just kind of say let's just drop it. And it's obvious. They don't even give a reason. It's just kind of an obvious drop. I don't think we've ever seen in a very long time something like that happening. We just kind of ignore it. Like imagine if this battle royale. Imagine if it was a fatal 5-way to determine the world heavyweight championship, and Braun Breaker pinned Seth Rollins, just something crazy, and then they just kind of ignore it. It's like it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of weird that they just did that, and then we're not going to talk about it. And it's just kind of weird. I don't like how lazily they're booking the Judgment Day, because it's like why have them around to book them so lazy and to not care about what's going on with them. But it seems like they're caring now. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I guess that's the reason why they're booking him.
Ho-
Interesting.
Hopefully.
I
Holy
think Liv
shit.
Morgan's gonna be
That shit's
coming
irking
back.
me. Okay. So next we got, let's see, what should we do next? Next we got ranking how important or prestigious or whatever you want to say, whatever word you want to use, each title feels in WWE, from a scale from 1 to, should we just rank them 1 to 5, or should we just go like put them in a tier list type of thing? Like, most important to least important. How do you want to do it?
You do
You cut out. What'd you say?
you do most important to least important.
Most important, least important. All right. So, what do you think is the most? What title feels the most important and like out there for you right now? Main roster, not NXT.
Most important to me feels like the WWE Championship. I feel like that's the title that everybody wants. It's like the Hollywood. It's like the biggest title, honestly. All the big stars fight for it. John Cena was just the champion. Cody was the champion, and the aura around it, and the people who The people who are fighting for that title, the contenders are more important, honestly. Like Randy Orton is going to be fighting for it next.
I,
It's just a bigger title. It's just like the contenders and the stakes are usually higher for that championship than any other title. And
how
that title is going to be is usually only featured on like big four pay-per-views as well.
so how are you rank? Are you going by like how important it feels in the WWE landscape, or like based off presentation and how good it's being
Just
presented?
based on just how important it is on the WWE landscape.
Oh, all right then. Oh shit. Okay, then what's next?
Next, it would probably be like I would say the United States Championship honestly feels pretty important now. They're
Nice.
starting to build that title up a lot. They're really building that title back up and they're having a lot of people compete for it. It's having a lot of great matches. The title's seeing a lot of TV time and you're seeing a lot of the different contenders fight for it. The only thing problem with the United States Championship is that the United States Championship, nobody who wins that title goes on to become like a world champion. So that's the whole point of these mid card titles. It's supposed to like prepare the person who is the mid card champion to see if they're ready to be a main eventer. That's kind of the whole point. And right now, like a lot of the people who are United States champion, they haven't gone on to become world champions. So I mean, it's kind of failing on that end. But I think the reigns so far haven't been too bad. Like we've seen some pretty decent reigns from what's his name? Sami Zayn. He put that title on the map pretty much. Jacob Fatu, when he had it, he wasn't a bad champion. Oh, excuse me. He wasn't a bad champion as well. Solo Sokoa sucked. He wasn't good. Um, and then now Ilya Dragunov winning that title. That's a great way for that. I feel like the title's really gaining momentum now, and they're keeping the open challenge as well. So now I feel like this title really is it's running off like to the races, and this title is really gonna be. I think it's going to be really fun to watch a lot of these championship matches that we're going to see in the future. Like, I think Gunther's going to answer that open challenge eventually. Ilya Dragunov and
Gunther?
Gunther, we're going to see that happen eventually. Again, I think we're going to see a rematch happen eventually. I just hope we see that rematch because I'm so excited. Man, that would be amazing TV. That would just be amazing.
That would be, huh? I don't know. I don't know if I want to see for the U. I can see them doing it. I don't think they'll put Gunther on the U.S. title. I can't see it. I can't see it.
Might just have him retire John Cena, and then after he retires John
I
Cena, he goes for the United States
they
Championship to be like, oh yeah, to mock John Cena. Oh, John Cena did the open challenge. I
I don't know.
killed John Cena's career. Now I'm gonna
They
kill his open challenge he did
they
before. I don't know something. They could
there
come up with something.
there's a rumor that John Cena's last opponent will be an 8-time world champion who was with WWE, who's not like right now. Who it's Chris Jericho basically. It's a whole long thing, but long story short, it's basically that's Chris Jericho. That's the rumor. I don't know. That's the
His
rumor.
contract ends at the end of
That's
2025.
that's what I'm saying. That's what people are saying. It's like, oh, I think I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I heard originally supposed to be Gunther, then it's supposed to be Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins got injured, and now I'm hearing it's supposed to be Jericho. And people think
If
Jericho
AEW
might.
is able to,
They think he might
if
buy
AEW
himself
is able
out of his
to,
contract. That's a lot of people are thinking. Yeah, he's in.
nah, I think AEW if they have a non compete in their contract, they might just enforce it just because of the Andrade thing. They'll just be like, nah, nah, we need some
Yeah,
get back. We need some revenge. After what they did with Andrade, I mean, it'll only be fair for them to just screw over WWE in that moment and just keep Jericho and have him not compete or not be able to compete against John Cena. That's what I would do if I was Tony Khan. Be petty, but
I just hate that so much.
if
I
you
hate that
really
there's
do
so
think,
much competition, bro. I hate it. All this competition, bro. I like the
I like
competition.
competition. It's
I like
good.
it. It makes the product better on both sides. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, like I want to see Edge fight John Cena one more time, but it'll never happen. It fucking sucks. I want to see, I want to see some crazy matches, but it can't do a Forbidden Door because people talk too much shit. Both people are too petty.
But that separation kind of is necessary. That's the thing. You
Yeah,
kind of
it
have to
is.
have it.
I feel it, but it's just like, ugh, man. Like non compete. I hate non compete clauses though. I can't lie. I hate non compete clauses. I understand why they're there, but it would be cool to see one wrestler. Was it Rick Rude who was on the WWE WWF and then just popped up at WCW the literal next night because he didn't sign his contract extension, and I
Not even
was
the next night. The same night, he
the
was on
same.
like
Well, yeah,
three
the same.
programs.
Yeah, exactly.
Same night, he
Yeah.
was on three programs.
Yeah, it just be cool to me. It'd be like I saw a poster. It's like, oh, people should the NBA should do is not announce if there were any trades or signings and just let people find out who's on what team, like the Royal Rumble when they come out to play the games. And I'd be like, see, that'd be so entertaining. I would kind of hate it in NBA terms, but that's entertaining. Like that sounds dope. Dope
Imagine like
idea.
they gotta know for the people who are drafting or not drafting, the people
You
who
don't
are
even know.
gambling,
Oh wow.
sports betting.
Oh wow. All right, all right. But yeah, though. So what did we do? We did the AJ stuff. We did the Jey Uso winning, Braun Breaker, Jade. I saw okay. I saw a couple posts. All right, I saw a couple posts I kind of wanted to talk about. I saw a couple posts. So what was it? Freaking what did I see? I got a screenshot. Hold on. Intermission. Hold on. I'm pulling up the screenshot because I was on Twitter doing things and I saw this. Don't ask what I was doing though.
What are you doing?
I don't ask it. You don't want to. I can't say it on YouTube.
Okay.
If I say it on YouTube, I'll get banned. Okay, this is what I saw, and this low-key rose an eyebrow for me. All right, let me cut. Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Valkyr, Julia Roxanne, Braun Breaker, Ilya, all young talents that were. Oh my god, my camera battery died. This is the worst day. Oh my god, I'm changing the camera battery. Another intermission. Oh, this is the worst day. I mean, yeah, that is one thing about this camera, honestly. That the camera is really good. I like taking pictures. I like recording the videos with it, but the battery life is shit. But it's honestly shit. But all right, we're back. I'll just cut that out. Well, let's just ignore that even happened. Just ignore that even happened. What was I saying though? But yeah, Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Valkyr, Julia Roxanne, Braun Breaker, Lara Valkyria, Ilya Dragunov. All young talents who have gotten championship wins and big roles on the main roster. When exactly do you think it's going to be Carmelo Hayes' turn to get a big role on the main roster?
Not think he's gonna be getting one. So stay tuned for that because I don't think it's happening for a while.
I don't know. I feel like they tried to with Melo not way back then. I think it was a year ago when Braun Strowman was still with the roster. And I don't know I don't know if he couldn't connect with the crowd, which I kind of get, but it seemed like he was next up. It seemed like it. I thought he was he like the number one draft pick or something in the that stupid little draft they do. I don't see what he should, to me in my opinion, he should have been a US champion by now, especially in that weird low where they were just kind of rotating the title. Shinsuke had it, LA Knight had it, then Solo went and got it, and Sammy got it, and I don't even know who was before that, before LA Knight. I forgot who. I feel like somewhere around there, Melo should have been a championship holder, or at least just repeatedly involved in storylines. Because there was a point he was off TV for like a month, which made no sense to me. Which
You
made
can't
no
always have
sense.
it. You gotta have a roster rotation. You can't have everybody be on TV every time.
Yeah, you
So
can,
I'm
but a month, 30 days though, when you're a hyped up prospect, I don't know.
there's only so many shows. You're only having 4 shows a month.
I don't know. 30. I don't know. There's no way you're able to fit the freaking what's their name? Oh my god, what was that one tag team who's actually getting featured when Melo was there? Freaking the two little gay guys. What was their name? Oh my god.
Deadly,
Huh?
pretty deadly.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna sit here and feature Pretty Deadly as a legitimate, like, they're getting title match. They had tag team title matches, but you can't give Carmelo Hayes a segment. That's just how I think about it, at least. I don't know.
Pretty
That's just
deadly's
how
in
I thought about
segments
it.
with Carmelo Hayes now. So now they're merged together.
Only one of them. I think it's Kate Wilson who's hurt. I could be wrong though. Hmm.
His toxic masculinity, Carmelo Hayes' toxic
Yeah.
masculinity is getting in his way.
Pretty Deadly's funny though. I like Pretty Deadly. They're very funny.
The good comedian, comedic heels.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very funny. Let me write that down. Carmelo Hayes stuff. So I can make the thing.
You like
Carmelo.
Carmelo Hayes, but don't like Trick Williams. I don't understand that.
I'm cool on, like, I don't think Carmelo's that good. I like they're both, I don't Carmelo as a character, I think is kind of I think one dimensional might be the word I'm thinking of, but we haven't seen his character get a lot of depth, even in NXT. It's not
But you want the United States Championship?
it's not a lot. I feel like I've always said the US title to me is always like a good first title to win when you kind of just need someone to get a boost. I don't think like a super old fucker. Not saying like who's champion. Ilya is a super old fucker. Like Ilya is a perfect person who should hold the U.S. title as the first title. He's the perfect person. He's a young talent. His character. People don't know a lot about him. They don't know a lot about his character or his moves or anything like that. And he can go out there and have really good matches for the U.S. title on a week by week basis. Ilya, and I think the same thing with Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is great in ring. He's great. He's great in ring. He's had some pretty good like stories and matches in NXT. I just don't. I think there could be more, and I don't think he has the opportunity to show that there can be more. That's my thing. I think there's so much more to be desired with Carmelo Hayes, and it's not his fault. It's not like he can't do those things, but he he's not getting the opportunity to, in my opinion at least. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they try to give it to him and he flops. But I don't think Trick Williams is on Carmelo Hayes level quite yet. He's getting better. I've been watching NXT. He's getting way better, but I don't think he's on his level quite yet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What was the other thing I want? Oh yeah, okay. The other thing I want to talk about. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of glazing it before. I was kind of glazing it, but the El Grande thing, I think it's dead. I think it's dead and buried. I hear in AAA, El Grande still gets cheered a lot. I think it got kind of dead and buried when they introduced multiple different El Grandes, and now they have a tag team of is it the Americanos when it doesn't make it doesn't make any sense. So originally El Grande was Chad Gable, right? Or we think he was Chad Gable, and then from there he gets hurt, so they give his gimmick to Ludwig. Ludwig goes and does this cool, he puts it on, he goes in AAA, does this cool thing, but then he completely abandons American Alpha after they tease that this was going to be a thing with American Alpha and El Grande Ludwig version. But then from there they introduce fucking Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne as the other El Grandes, who I forget their name, but and now they're all one big team, and American Alpha is completely written off of TV, and I think it's just kind of messed up. I don't know. If I'm Chad Gable, I'm not saying I'm mad, but I would feel kind of a type of way that my gimmick is kind of ridden into the ground because I got injured and now I can't. Now if I want to come back, I come back. I got this thing I came up with. I can't do. I just can't do, and no one cares about it anymore. Because I don't think anyone cares about El Grande Americano anymore, in my opinion at least. I think anyone gives a shit.
Don't care about him. He still gets reactions and stuff like that
In
when he comes out. People
in
go over on the game.
in
I think that if
Mexico,
he, I think that if Chad Gable comes back to the gimmick and like starts portraying the character again, like you can
that
make it
yeah,
interesting. That's really what it would make it interesting again
that's
if Chad Gable starts portraying El Grande again. I want to see Chad Gable just get unmasked as
that's
him.
the
That's what I think
only
everybody wants
thing.
to see, or at least see Chad Gable like wrestle El Grande because that would be pretty funny if it's like Chad Gable reveals, yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me the whole time.
Yeah,
Look, see,
because
it was somebody else.
because
And
when
he wrestles El Grande Americano or something like that.
yeah,
That could be a good payoff to
because
the angle.
when Chad got hurt, and they started doing the multiple different El Grandes, in my mind, this was just gonna be one big comedy angle where it'd be all these different El Grandes. Then we get characters like Omas, a giant black Nigerian El Grande, and then it'd be like an El Grande battle royale to determine who the real one is. I thought that was gonna be like the joke and the plan with it, which I thought would have been kind of funny, and I would have been completely fine with because he's not meant to be taken serious as a character. Let's be for real. But I just don't. It doesn't make any sense they're doing now. It seems like they're trying to make El Grande. It seems like they're trying to make El Grande this thing because they don't think Ludwig Kaiser's character could work on his own. And I hope they don't think that. I'm just guessing here, but Ludwig Kaiser to
I
me
don't
is
think
I think he's a pretty interesting guy. Ludwig Kaiser gives real big like James Bond villain energy, and I think they could have did something with that, and they still can. But I just hope that's not what they think about him.
No, I don't think they think that about him. I think they just it's this gimmick just kind of got over, and they're just like, you know what? Let's try to milk it for all we can.
Milk the
Because
hell
getting
out of
over in
it.
Mexico, so they're like, yeah, let's just try to get as much as we can out of this character. Just milk it, milk it, milk it, milk it. They're gonna try to milk it forever, honestly,
Milk the
because you can just
shit
keep
out
the
of it.
character.
They milked.
You really don't have to have him get unmasked ever. You can always just have different people
I
portraying
mean, yeah,
El Grande
theoretically,
Americano.
yeah. Yeah, you
So I
could.
mean,
They milk
that's
the
the thing
hell
about
out of
it.
this character. I'm cool. I love the goofy stuff people they do, but man, oh man, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say it died after Chad got hurt, but at the same time, I do kind of feel that way. But I'm a Chad fan, so I think that's why I kind of think that. But ugh, man. It's like it was funny for a while though. After it was funny,
I just wish they featured him. they're not really doing
They
anything with
don't
it.
do
That's the problem.
nothing. Yeah, it kind of seems like they almost did this so they can have another tag team on Raw, so people would stop complaining there's no tag teams on Raw. I'm not saying it is the reason, but I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that that's the reason.
Kind of like a
Mm.
big problem with a lot of the booking that happens on Raw and SmackDown. Like a lot of the stuff ends up not mattering, or people just forget, about like things that happened 2 weeks ago. Remember when R-Truth shaved his head and
Yeah.
like became Ron Killings, and they
Oh
just
yeah, man!
immediately
Don't get me
that match and
started
did
on
nothing.
that. Oh my god,
And
I
they did nothing,
hated
and they
that.
switched him back. It
And
was
you,
such a waste, such a
and
waste
you
of
were the
time.
one, that said he was gonna pay off. I hated that. I hated that. I hated the
Exactly.
R-Truth
I
stuff.
had hopes.
Yeah, no,
I
a
had
lot
hopes
of people
that it
did.
was great
I
for what it was. It was great in the beginning when they started it, and then they did nothing. That was the
it
problem. It
they
just led to nothing.
they did the promo, which was his best promo of his career. Okay, cool. Boom, that happened. And then he shaved his head. I'm not R-Truth. I'm Ron Killings. John turned face. No, then he did the whole identity crisis thing with being R-Truth and Ron Killings, which I was down with. I was like, okay, cool. That's cool. All right. Then John Cena turned face again, and R-Truth came back, and then that was it. I think he had two
And he
match.
disappeared
He
again. He's not even back.
Yeah,
He's off TV.
and then
Bye.
before that, he would just go to the ring, and demand a match with John Cena over and over and over again, and then did it over and over and over again. And then Damian Priest, Aleister Black will come out, and Damian Priest, and then the last interaction he had with John Cena was when he speared Punk through the table, and they did the pipe bomb remake, and then that was that. He trying to drop the Cena. He dropped it after that. That was really it. And like I don't know. Oh, it seemed like a waste. I think like it's obvious they only brought back R-Truth because the people online were that angry about it. Yeah, it was so obvious. I thought it was messed up how they did him. You could even give him like a Legends con. You couldn't even make him a producer, someone who's been with the company in and out since I was in my dad's nuts. Like, dude, it's kind of messed up. I feel like a lot of other
It's
talents
like,
would have
why
got
bring
treated
him
better.
back if you have nothing to do for him? Like,
Yeah,
what's the
like
point?
you can just bring him back on a different kind of contract. Just put him make him a backstage type of guy. Like you can't tell me he doesn't know the business where he can't help out backstage. You can't tell me that. Like what? You literally cannot. So I don't know though. Maybe I think they just signed him so people would just shut up about it. It was a what do they call it? A here nigga damn contract. It's literally what it was. Which
Reading the
sucks.
contract,
Yeah,
complaining,
I don't think he
begging
should
the
have been.
paper.
I don't think he should have been champion or nothing, but man, man, I don't know. Kind of guys kind of made a big deal for no reason and thought we would have noticed.
They could have done so much with him. They could have made him a champion if they
A
wanted to. They could have.
champion?
That was
What?
the one opportunity they could have done it for
Maybe
real.
like a U.S. champion. Like if it was a U.S.
Could
champion
have made a
around
world champion
that
correctly.
time, I don't know if I can believe R-Truth being, or I don't know. I don't think I'd like that because it's like what it's like how
He was a world champion before when in NWA. So
in
I mean, if they can work for him and back
NWA.
the character, booked him seriously, then yes, they can make him a world champion.
What grade
But
were
whatever, I
you?
guess
What
he's
grade
not
were you when
care.
you was in NWA? Were you born? Were either of us
Still,
born? I'm not saying
still,
you're.
if you presented the character properly
Hmm,
now, you could definitely make him presentable as a world champion. They did it with Drew McIntyre. He came back
That's
after
Drew
being
McIntyre
3 and
though. That's Drew McIntyre though. I don't
I
know.
don't see why R-Truth couldn't.
Drew
He's been able to
McIntyre.
keep still work well in his age.
It's the
So I don't
fact.
see why R-Truth
It's the
do it
fact that
now as well.
it's the fact that Drew McIntyre came back and completely like a complete different person, like straight up a different body. He didn't even look like Drew McIntyre when he came back. He didn't even look like
But he
him.
was also booked
Uh,
differently. That's the thing.
yeah, he was booked differently. Yeah, but they had R-Truth come back as a more serious version of himself, and then first of all, be obsessed with the top dog while the top dog didn't care about R-Truth. That didn't really help like that. It's not his fault. But I don't think it would have been that believable that he shaved his head and they book him as a world champion. I don't think that many people would have liked it. Like who would he be for the world? You think would it be Cena? Who
A
would you
lot of people would have been very happy for him.
who
He would have got like a babyface reaction, honestly.
who
People would have been happy for him
who?
to see him finally winning like Kofi.
So who do you think he should have beat for the world champion? Because it was either Cena or Cody at that time. It was Cena. Who do you
This is
think?
a whole hypothetical rebooking. We would have to rebook this whole
Oh
like
wow, that's a
John Cena
whole. Oh,
angle.
so damn, neither of
That's a
them are
whole
even
hypothetical
champion.
thing.
Holy shit.
That's a completely different scenario right there. Where
Mm.
you're just rebooking our truth coming back to WWE.
Yeah,
So that
I was talking about from when he get that promo off, like the day he came back. and then
You'd
to
have to reboot the
whenever.
whole storyline. That's
You
the
got to
thing. You'd have to
fucking
reboot the whole
you got to
storyline,
not
honestly.
fire him. Holy shit. You gotta do everything.
Not to not fire him, because the firing is actually
Yeah,
the
not
right
fire
thing
the fucker.
to start it off. If you wanted to do like a rebooking of R-Truth's heel turn or whatever, him becoming Ron Killings. If you wanted to actually do a rebooking, I'd start it right at the him getting fired. But
No,
you'd
yeah,
have
I
to like
feel
do a
you.
lot to establish the character and stuff.
No, yeah, I don't know. I feel like IC, not IC, US champion would have been super dope though.
Maybe
I feel like
could
it
have
would have
won
been
that
dope.
too.
Only because it was at the time where there wasn't really a good US. It wasn't good. I think Shinsuke was a champion around that time. They didn't do Shinsuke right. Didn't do
Was it
him right.
Shinsuke? I was like, was Shinsuke even champion? It was like
Was it?
was it
It was out of
Solo?
Shinsuke. I don't think it was. It was out of Shinsuke or LA Knight, right? I think it was when they were beefing.
I thought it was Solo Sokoa.
I don't even know what to look up to
Like in
find that.
August, right? Or am I tripping?
I thought it was. Let's see. Former. Let's look at former US champions. US WWE.
Yeah, that was like in August, right? Like August is July. Jacob Fatu or Solo Sokoa, one of them. Right?
United States Championship. Here we go. Oh, something in my house is burning. It's no bueno.
That's not good.
Very no good. Here we go. Ilya had it. Ilya Sami Zayn. Oh, it scrolled wrong. Was Logan Paul the champion? No, that
Yes, at
was
one point.
no 2023. Logan he returned before 2020. It was either LA Knight Shinsuke because it went LA Knight Shinsuke, LA Knight Jacob Fatu Solo. No, it might have been Solo. January, February, March, April, May, June. Solo was champion. July, August. Maybe it was Sammy. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. I guess none of us fucking know. I feel like it was so long ago though. When did he even come back?
Last year.
Was it
That was last
last?
year, wasn't it?
Was it last year? Holy shit.
Oh wait, no, was it? No, it wasn't. No, because it was during John Cena's final run. It was this year. It was
Okay,
earlier this
yeah.
year.
Okay, it was 2025. So it was either LA Knight, Jacob, Solo, Sammy.
I said last year. That I'm tripping.
I was about to
Last
say,
year.
holy shit, no fucking way.
Felt like a while though.
But it feels like a year though. It feels like it.
It-
Yeah, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Let me think. I'm really mad that there's another thing. All right, by the way, I'm just gonna talk for a while. When I posted the clips on TikTok, I think when I use that AI thing, it really messes up the algorithm bad, like really bad. I don't know if you've looked at the TikTok, but the views like had a weird. It's really inconsistent, and the drop off is wild. And I don't think it's because like a bad post time. I think it's the thing I used to post. And I think it just fucked up the algorithm. I don't think TikTok likes when you don't actually make the video yourself.
They discourage AI.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even though they have a fucking AI tool, it's stupid. Like the video views are 206, 410, 41, 10 views, 264, 77 views, 85 views, 179, 543. Like when we average like what 400, 350, 400. Really 500 low key. You average like 500 views.
Now you're getting 70.
Yeah, it's 41. It says
But
10 views. 10
we
view.
fell off.
No, actually, we fell off at 31 fucking followers. Holy shit. Oh my god. I felt like I had some good hot takes there. I was heated. I had some good rage baits. I had some good rage baits there. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that all you do is just rage bait?
Only for one section. I like posting one. I like posting one rage bait TikTok because that one really
I feel
pops
like all your
off.
TikToks are rage baits at this point.
That's just not true. They're just strong opinions people
Or
don't
your
believe. They
actual
don't agree
opinions
with.
other than so
What do you call it? This is you on Logan Paul. I said my opinion was the AJ. I did the AJ video that people really liked. I said WWE is thirsty to have Liv and Bianca and Naomi and all these other people back because they're kind of struggling with the women. I said the Oracle. I said the vision. I said the Paul Heyman with Seth Rollins makes zero sense. Now that I really sit here and think about it, and I kind of thought that for a while. The fax fatigue one, that was your thing. Like most of the videos, I'd say hot takes that like are pure rage bait. Let me think. A lot of people agreed with the Cody's thing being fan service. I kind of thought that was gonna be rage bait, but I guess fucking not. People do not like Cody Rhodes in the IWC right now, so I guess not. The
Yeah,
MG, the M, the
I'm
MJF one definitely was. The MJF, oh my god, the MJF one was my biggest piece of rage bait ever. That was worse than any of your Logan Paul stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I got caught the N word. It was bad.
the MJF one is just ridiculous. I mean,
I don't
that
think
was not
so.
that crazy.
I feel like I've said crazier shit though. I feel like I've said crazier things in there. I feel like I've had crazier videos.
Yeah, you have.
I
You definitely
feel
have.
I feel like me
You
saying
said crazier things in this podcast.
I feel like me saying Roman is. I don't think it's crazy to me, but like I feel like like if you were to ask if I were to tell the average person when I said Roman is the what do you call it? What did I say? Roman's a better wrestler than like the five different mega stars that I named. I think it was Roman, Cena, Rock, Hulk Hogan, and Steve Austin. Yeah. I said Roman's the best wrestler out of those. I feel like that was like and people didn't care about that. People did not,
I
and it,
agree with that. No one disagrees with that. That's like an obvious opinion too. I think everybody agrees that Roman's probably the best out of all of them.
do you think so? I don't think people would
Yeah, I
agree
think
on
everybody
it.
agrees.
You think so?
Yeah, I think everybody agrees that Roman's probably the best out of all of them. In ring, he's probably the best. Yeah, I
Hmm.
think everybody agrees with that.
What I'm gonna do is get those videos from last week is and what do you call it? And like your Andrade one, I feel like would have been rage bait. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the
Which
Andrade
one?
when you said Andrade could be a face of a company.
It's not rage bait. That's true.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's an opinion, but I'm saying like people on TikTok would think it's rage bait. That's what I'm saying. Like it would get treated like rage bait. I'm not saying it is.
You
Like
don't hate on Drive.
people do not like Andrade. People don't like Andrade because he keeps going back and forth in the companies, though. I don't think anyone has a legit reason not to like him.
Doesn't like Andrade. I don't even know anybody who
I
doesn't
don't.
like
I
him.
don't hate Andrade. I can admit that he has a hard time connecting with the crowd. I can admit that, but you know that's not his fault though. They book a lot of not American wrestlers kind of shitty, but at the same and they don't really give him the mic a lot. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. He has aura though. He has aura. Yeah.
It's just they just don't give him something to hide his weakness. You know, the fact that he
I mean,
couldn't speak English, they give him a manager to hide that, but they decided not to give him a mic, have him cut promos in broken English, and obviously people are racist in America, so they're gonna just immediately turn off their brains and just hate him.
I mean,
So
they kind of did when he was with Ray Phoenix, but I guess I don't know what I kind of looked into it. I don't know if he actually violated the wellness policy or what, because people liked Andrade when he was with Ray Phoenix a lot. A lot of people did.
did they?
He,
Were they
they
over as a tag
they
team?
were they really were. It was the fact that they were having really good matches though. I think that was it wasn't like they're good anywhere else, but like Ray Phoenix isn't that they don't let him talk. They don't let Andrade talk. But they both can go put on a minimum 4-star match with another pretty good tag team, and that's what they kept doing. I think they were gonna win the
Roman,
tag. I think they were gonna win the tag titles if Andrade never got fired. I think they were
maybe.
because they were on a roll. They were on a fucking roll. Then SmackDown's tag. That was peak SmackDown tag division. It was getting nasty. It was getting bad. It was one of the only times they put two random people together and it just actually worked, and it really did work. A lot of times they'd be fucking up, but that actually worked. All right. I'm gonna need your Mount Rushmore. Four people. Four people. Mount Rushmore on WWE tag teams. Actually, wrestling tag teams. Fuck it.
We
So
already
all
did
of wrestling. No, not even kinda.
this. I think we already did this.
We didn't. Nigga, what? I have all my notes from every single episode we've ever done. We've never done a Mount Rushmore on wrestling tag teams.
I think we talked about. All right, I said this before
Ever.
though. The Dudley Boys are number one.
We've talked about it privately, like me and you, but
I was recording.
no, we weren't recording. No, that was no. We were recording that day. We've talked about it before,
Uh,
like personally.
I guess that I'm not gonna lie about my opinion. I guess I have to lie about my opinions now that we are recording still.
Okay,
So
good.
I'm gonna have to lie about
Make
it.
sure you rage
Did I
bait
say
though.
Dudley Boys number one?
Make sure you
No, the not the Dudley Boys number one. I meant the what's his name? Logan Paul and The Miz are number one.
holy shit. I don't even know if I don't know if they've ever tag team before. That's
They
awesome.
teamed in like one team.
Did they? Hold
Yeah.
on. Oh, hang on. is tag.
After that, it's gonna be D Generation X, but I mean DX in 2006 with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. That's the best version.
Oh, they did tag. Oh, yeah, when Logan Paul debuted. That is true. I forgot about that. Nah, I'm thinking
That's a tag
Mount Rushmore tag teams, but like max, like not like NWO because it's like they're like 8 deep, but like 3 teams max. So like the New Day would count.
It'd probably be the Hardys, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. Definitely got to all three be like top three. Um, what else? Who else? Who else? Greatest of
It's only
all
one more.
time.
It's a Mount Rush. Do you do your Mount Rushmore by the greatest of all time?
Yes, the
Oh, okay. I
groups.
was just asking.
Yeah, I think it would have to be those three, and then who else? What other tag team that is recognizable? I mean, I guess you could put the New Day. Nah, I mean you could put the New Day. Honestly, probably the New Day.
How I do my Mount Rushmores whenever I do like
Wait, this is in history.
and I'm saying any tag team in history, but max of 3 people.
Probably might be the World Warriors then, if it's in history. Then
Yeah, I'm not saying current or the Road Warriors. Oh shit,
maybe
it's a hot one.
if it's all time and Mount Rushmore, then it'd probably be the Road Warriors.
I like to do my Mount Rushmores. I could do like an OG, like some like a super duper OG. I like to do a someone who's more modern, like modern times. I like to do someone who's
Oh,
kind of in between there, and then and then one who's just kind of just you have one who just has to be included. So like the Dudleys have to be included, for example. They have to. I'm thinking OG, triple triple. Shit, that's also looking past the Dudleys. I wasn't a big Road Warriors guy. I thought it was messed up when one of them died and they just tried to replace him. Thought it was super messed up. And then I think it was Animo who was like, I'm not with that. And it didn't work out at all. You said what? You cut out.
pretty sure, right?
Is
No,
Animo one
Hawk
that
died.
died? No, Hawk. Yeah, Hawk
Hawk
died, right?
died.
Fuck. The Dudleys are up there. I think the New Day have to be up there. I think the Usos have to be up there. And I think I have to say the Hardys. You know, I'm iffy on the Hard, but I can recognize what they did for tag team wrestling. I don't think the Hardys are like all time in ring, but together though they are. I have to recognize it. It's Mount Rushmore is always hard to do because it's just four. Because Edge and Christian is there, for example. And I think both Edge and Christian are better in ring than Matt and Jeff Hardy. So you know it's kind of hard, but that's not all that matters.
Wait, I thought it was.
No, what? No, that doesn't even sound right. I just think we should go again and talk about why we all think Toni Storm is the best women's wrestler ever.
She's not, but I don't know what.
Nah, I'm trolling.
What,
I'm
what
trolling
does
you.
it
I'm
make
trolling you. I'm trolling you. I'm see there it
I
is
don't
right
believe.
there.
I don't believe you're trolling. I think you're serious.
Ever?
But
No, I don't think she is ever. If you want to go every women's wrestler of all time, she would be. Let me think. She would be in the top.
see,
Let me
see,
think. She would
she would be
be
the top.
maybe
There's gonna be
like
something
top
agreed.
10. Since I top
It's gonna
10.
be
There's
top.
not a lot of all-time women wrestlers. Like, let's be for real. She'd be
There we
top
go.
10.
See,
There's
see,
not.
you're
There's not.
you're
There's
prepping it.
not.
You're prepping it.
There's
Here we go.
not. So you're gonna sit here and tell me there's like all-time women's wrestlers like you that you
Yes. What are we talking about?
okay,
Women's
give
wrestling has happened for generations,
there's
and
not
you're gonna say Tony
all-time
Storm's top
one.
10.
She's top
Just
10.
say it.
She's not the
Yeah. There we
she
go.
I could have
See,
said top
I already
5 and,
know.
and lied. I could have said top 5 and lied.
Biased. You're biased.
I'm not biased. She's top 10.
You are.
So now she's top 10.
You
It's
are.
true.
Cody Rhodes is top 10 of all time
In what?
in WWE, and not in WWE in wrestling history. He's
Joey
top 10 of
Rhodes
all
is top 10. It depends what you value, I guess. What you value. Cody Rhodes is the quarterback of WWE. Like it's kind of hard to say a guy who isn't the face of the company, the smile of the company can't be top 10. It's kind of hard to do. So, you know, I can
time.
understand why you say that. You can. I think it's harder to do fuck, I don't even know who else I could say. There hasn't been a lot of faces of the company in life. So, it's really been John, Roman, Cody, Steve Austin, Rock. Hogan, my fault. Hogan.
I don't
Yeah.
really try to make Triple H the face of the company.
When there's always people better than Triple H, you know. That's why
Exactly. That's
so people.
not
John
every face. every attempt to be the face of the company
Yeah,
is successful.
I'm saying it's kind of hard to make an I'm saying it's kind of hard to make an argument like you said Cody was the is top 10. It's kind of hard to say that he's not because like clear there's a reason he's the face of the company. Especially this time too, one of the more profitable times ever. You know, it's kind of hard
I
for
don't
me
even
to
agree.
say. It's kind of hard.
I don't even agree with that.
I don't. It depends
I
what
don't even.
you. I don't know what you value though. It depends what you value. I don't know.
I don't even agree with that. I don't think Cody's top 10. But I was just
Hmm.
making a point to say that like I wouldn't even say that. That's crazy.
Oh, you're just
Because you
making a
think
point.
Tony Storm is top
She's
10,
top
top 10 of
10.
all time.
So who's top 10 in woman? Like no
Who would she
order.
be on that top 10?
Like give
Well,
me.
who would she be? Where would she
She
be on that
probably
top
she
10 for
probably be
women?
like 9 or 10.
Who's on that list? That's what I'm wondering.
That's what I'm trying to. Because
Actually, no, not who's on that list. Who's before her?
who's before her? Off the top of my
Yeah,
head, Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, Sasha.
before her. No, 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 not
I'm
not
going.
after,
I'm
but
going before her. I'm going before her. That's what I'm saying.
so she's better than all these people.
No, what? What do you wait? We're saying
No, I'm
before
saying
her.
before her. Like, yeah, before her. Like,
Do you mean behind her?
yeah, behind her,
But
before her, behind her. The same thing.
no,
Fact.
it's not. No, it's not. So if I'm saying she's number 10, you're asking who's behind number 10.
What comes before 10?
What comes before? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you say
Oh,
like that's what
nine.
I'm trying to say. You're fucking with me. Like don't fuck with me.
That's what I mean, bro.
Okay, I'm trying.
Before.
Okay, she. Let's say she's number 10. I haven't really thought about it. I'm gonna give you like 9 people, 10 people I think are better than Tony Storm on the list. All right, I'm gonna do it. So like I was saying, no order by the way. This is no order. Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, Bailey. All right, that's the four. Those four are better. I'm gonna go. What do you call it? Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, Bailey. I'm gonna go Lita. I think Lita's up there. Is that 5? Trish. Mm, Lita. I said Trish. Is that 5 or 6? Yeah, you gotta get me right.
That's 6.
That's
Because you
6.
said Lita, Trish, and then you put the 4 horsewomen.
Okay. Trish. Hmm. 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 Oscar. I feel like I'm missing someone really like obvious.
Yeah, you are.
Am I? I feel like I'm missing someone insanely obvious. Holy shit.
I think you'd agree. I think you'd probably be like, "No, she's not top 10." But
Oh, you're about to say Bianca.
no,
Oh
but
shit. I'll give it to Bianca. I think Bianca's been doing it longer. She's been in the limelight longer. I'll give it to Bianca, I guess. Holy shit, I feel like I'm missing someone so obvious. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I think she's above China. I don't think China's all time. I think so.
I was thinking.
No, you're thinking China?
Yeah,
I think if I were to say China, it'd be like 9, 10. It'd be like down there. Like 9 or 10. Fuck. This is hard. This is getting harder. I think she's above Michelle McCool.
Michelle
Mm,
McCool's not even on the list.
yeah, I don't think she's on. That's what I'm saying. She's not, I think I'm just trying to think of women. Let me see. Becky, Charlotte, Trish. I said fucking Sasha, Bailey, Lita. That's 6. Oscar. That's 7. Mm, she's better than Nikki and Brie. I'm taking Nikki and Brie above her. Mm, do I want to low key? I think I'm gonna say Paige. I think Paige is up there.
Cage. Yep.
Paige is great, and that's 8. And then 9 is where I put like a China. 9 is where I put China because history. She was the bitch for a while, the head bitch. And then like I'm not gonna say Boo Namako, whatever her name is. I don't. Yeah, I'm not tapped in with her. I'm not tapped in. And yeah, and I think Tony Storm would be the 10 spot. Yeah, yeah. The only other people that I could say I can listen to is like maybe like an AJ Lee. Maybe yeah, maybe make an AJ Lee. It's just hard because a lot of people on the list who I would say are on the list are still wrestling. Like Rhea Ripley, for example, I think can be better. I don't think she is right now, but I think she can be better. I like Natalia, but I don't think Natalia is better. I like Beth Phoenix. I don't think Beth is better though. Like there's a lot of people I like, and if I could listen to arguments for a lot of the people, but and I could probably agree with those arguments, but I just can't think of why they would be. Like, I can't think of
Top
why. Like, I can't think of why the Bella Twins would be above fucking Tony Storm.
longest reigning women's champion.
Who are we talking about,
Nikki Bella.
bro? You mean Divas champion? Longest
Yo,
reigning Divas champion,
yeah.
bro. The Divas title. You know what? Fuck it. Alicia Fox, number one. My goat.
She was a part of one of my favorite matches of all time versus Melina.
Fucking yeah. Emma, that's the goat. Emma, right there. Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Let's put her on that top.
Yeah, I think she's number 10. But there's arguments for other people though. Like if someone could give me like a legit like argument for a Bianca or a Rhea or who else did I
Mickey
even
James. You would put her on the list.
nah. See, like I can listen to that argument. I can listen to that.
No respect.
No respect. I love Mickey James. She's my favorite MILF.
Beth Phoenix.
I said Beth. I said like I think Tony Storm is better than Beth Phoenix. But a lot of the shit sucks to these older wrestlers because they weren't. Because let's be serious, back then they weren't given any actual. They were given matches and they had good matches, but they weren't given any real deal attention. And it was always about how hot you look, and that's how you get pushed. And it kind of sucks. Like Beth Phoenix was dope, but I don't,
Vince was
yeah, it's Vince booking. That's what kind of sucks. I can't base off how good Beth would have been if she was booked nowadays because that's not really fair. But I have to base it off of like, you know, what happened in
she
there,
did.
what the fuck she did, yeah. And it's just kind of hard to rank him because Tony Storm is still wrestling, and so is Charlotte, and so is Shasta, so is all these people.
But it's crazy that you're still so willing to just put her on the top 10 of all time
She's
already.
top 10 all
Even though
time. Women's wrestling
it,
isn't
it,
like this prominent thing. It's not like it's only been getting real attention this last 10 years. It's the only time it's getting this real deal attention.
all right, dog. If
And
you
I
think she's
think
top 10 of all time, we'll see.
I mean
We
we'll
shall
see.
see.
We're gonna wait
We'll see in
20.
the future.
We're gonna wait 20.
Maybe
We're gonna come back in
maybe she's
20
gonna
years.
start her career legacy and just have a bunch of crap matches and crap angles. Maybe this TNA or this AEW run is a flash in the pan,
A
and
flash in
maybe
the
she
it's been ain't a flash in it
maybe
for the
she
she's
goes
been
up
doing it for a while.
and it doesn't work.
A flash in the pan is something like not that doesn't last very long. She's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, like it's only something that works in A. Well, I don't know how to use the term, but like it's something that only works in AEW. The angles or
I think
her
timeless
gimmick,
Tony Storm could work in WWE. I think it could.
or not
Like
even just a gimmick, just her like as a just a worker. She
just
can only
straight
work
up. You
really.
don't think she could work in WWE?
I mean, was in WWE. I mean, she wasn't bad, but I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. You're saying she's all time already. I don't know if I
Saying
can
she's
say
top
that.
10. So
I don't know if she can.
I say
I'd
it's
say
just
all
it's hard to rank them because like it's
yeah,
hard for me
top 10
like
of all.
like let's say I'm sitting here defending like even like a Rhea. Rhea's still going. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to it's hard for me to rank people who are still wrestling unless
Yeah,
they're
like
like
Korea.
but you have
The
to be
top 10
like
of all time.
I'm just saying like as an example you have to be like bona fide for me to like confidently say that. Tony I'm a little like iffy on, but like Charlotte is bona fide. She's the GOAT. Charlotte's the
She
GOAT.
is
Charlotte's the GOAT. She's in.
probably number one.
She is number one. There's no probably like she is number one.
Probably the
Charlotte
greatest women wrestler of all
Charlotte's
time.
the greatest woman wrestler. Charlotte is the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Yes, yes. I stand on that. The,
And you can
the,
argue that I think you could argue that Trish Stratus might be Trish
nah,
Stratus or Lita might be number one.
in what way?
Trish Stratus might legit be number one. I don't know, but
I think she's. I
because
the
the
only
fact
and number
that
two
can
is
still
Becky
do it
Lynch.
to this day, like nah, she's actually the
That
goat.
doesn't mean anything. Oh my, that's the same argument people use for LeBron and why he's the goat. It's the
I mean,
stupid ass
that
longevity.
doesn't mean anything, but it kind of does. But it kind of also shows that she just retired, like basically a storybook career. Like
So is Ray
she
the goat?
retired on all times.
So is Ray Mysterio the goat because he was just U.S. champion like a year ago? He still wrestles. He's just hurt.
Maybe actually, yeah, Rey Mysterio was one of the goats. He's one of the greatest of all time. I'd put Rey Mysterio on a top 10.
Top
He's a
10.
fair. He's top 10. That's a fair.
Hmm.
That's a fair
Let me
something to
think.
put on a top
That's not crazy to say. That's really not crazy to say. Top 10 of all time, Rey Mysterio. That's not bad to say. I can get with that.
Oh, that's
Like,
not bad at all. I feel like that's valid. Actually, I feel like there's more. That's actually something that should be more common. Ray should be
yeah.
actually be or top 10 list of all time. He's the greatest luchador ever.
Yeah,
Literally the
well, yeah,
greatest
he,
luchador
yeah,
ever.
that's what I'm saying. He is the luchador, and that's what I was saying about your Cody Rhodes thing. It's hard to say someone who is the top guy at something isn't top 10. It's kind of like if a nigga were to argue me in the comments, Cody Rhodes is top 10. I disagree, but if he made a good argument, it'd be like, I mean, I feel it. I can see why. If you sat here and told me, like, I can't, like, just a random fucking someone who was good, but like Drew McIntyre's top 10 all time, I wouldn't see how.
Fuck no.
I want to see,
No, no,
yeah, I
no.
wouldn't see how. Or like, let's see, Randy. Can't Randy is top 10. I can't say Randy. Like someone who was really good but not quite there. Like maybe like Triple H. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like Triple H. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like Triple H.
Here's one. I got this is a random question, but the buy or sell John Cena or Randy Orton
All time.
all time.
Personally, I like Randy Orton matches more than I like John Cena matches, and I like Evolution a lot. Personally, but that's a
Oh,
hard
Randy
choice
Orton.
though. I'm choosing Randy Orton though. Yeah, that's a hard one though. It's a hard one. John Cena had the Punk feud and the AJ feud. That was my shit. That's my shit for
What is your
real.
favorite feud from Randy Orton?
My favorite feud from Randy Orton. Oh man. Oh fuck. My favorite Randy Orton feud of all time. Um, never mind. I was about to say
What?
something. I like Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. It's my favorite one.
I like that one too. Honestly, now you're cooking. Hell
No,
yeah.
he said finally we're getting on track. No, bro.
Now we're
Nah, the favorite Randy Orton feud ever. Mm, like maybe it has to be when he was a Legend Killer. It has to be one of those. Maybe the Mick Foley one. Like that hardcore match was crazy. That's hard, bro. That is a hard one. Like I don't
I thought you
like,
were gonna say Undertaker.
or that's what I'm saying. It's either Mick Foley or Undertaker one. Because with Cena, I don't know, bro. That's a hard one. Damn. Because him and Cena had a lot of good feuds too. My favorite feud with him and Cena was when they combined the titles in 20, was it 12 or 11? And they had that ladder match. Or they just had a regular match for it when they made the big belt, when they had the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE one. That's one of my favorite ones. That was when everyone was cheering Daniel Bryan during the stare down and Mark Henry
That's one of
raised
your
his
favorite
hands.
ones. Who's that one?
No, actually, I'm just saying that's one of their feuds I liked. So it's just one of them.
Uh,
But that's not like my favorite one. Fuck, I'm probably gonna say it's either the Taker or McFoley one though. That's a hard one though. It's either the Taker McFoley one. Like I have, that's yeah. I have favorite feuds for a lot of people. That's just bona fide. Now that's the feud. That's one of the harder ones where it's like nah, it could be multiple ones. Like my favorite,
actually, I should ask that
like
too. Actually, before actually, yeah, you keep going though. Keep
my
going.
my like
Answer
my
the question.
like my favorite CM Punk feuds is Jeff Hardy one. Like John's ones a lot, but Jeff Hardy one was dope. That was the best one. And then after you got to see the dark side of the ring stuff where they're thinking about letting him go and they're like, we need to put you as a heel. He said I'll be the most hated person on TV. And then at the Jeff Hardy stuff, he acted like straight edge Jesus. It was dope. It was super dope. He talked about his real life drug problem. And Jeff, oh my god, it was
Yeah.
super
I.
dope.
Ooh, what is? I guess that leads into my next question. This is gonna become an interview now.
Uh
What is your favorite feud of all time? Like, well, not favorite feud of all time, but I guess top 5 feuds of all time. Just
Top
best that you've
five
ever seen.
feuds of all time. Off the top of my
Like
head,
you would
I'm gonna
say
go.
yeah. What do you think
I'm
is the
trying to think
best?
like my era, like what I've watched and liked
Yeah.
personally. My favorite feuds of all time. It'd be the Usos versus the New Day. That's one of them. One of the best. Usos versus New Day is one of them. Um, damn. Favorite feuds of all time. I'd have to say. Oh damn. That is. What was I saying? Jeff Hardy, CM Punk. CM Punk and John Cena, honestly. CM Punk, John Cena. Fucking Shield versus Evolution. Yeah, Shield versus Evolution. It's between Shield versus Evolution or Shield versus Wide Family. 1A, 1B. You can choose either one. Because I'm not going to count two Shield matches in one. That's kind of crazy. And then, mm, damn. For another one, ooh, damn. Probably Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz in 2016 when it was title versus career. We got the IC title.
Damn, great one. Great choice. I like
That
that
was the
one.
best.
that
That was going
was
crazy. I was
great.
going dummy without that time. I remember those years. I remember. Fuck.
That might be one of my favorite. That's probably on my top five
that
too. That
that that's
is
the
a
best
great
Miz
feud.
feud. That's the best Miz feud to me, and Ziggler feud, in my opinion.
Definitely the
Any
best Miz
best one.
feud, I think.
'Cause
Yeah.
it sucks too
And
because when Miz main evented, the Miz feud with John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania was a Rock feud basically because the fucking Rock was so heavily involved in it. So it sucks. It sucks for him. I need some
what
hot.
I'd put as my favorite feuds. I'm thinking about it now. Like I don't
It's
know what
hard.
I'd
Yeah,
put as
it's
my.
hard to do. That's off the dome
That's
ski.
hard.
I was trying to think of like older ones I really liked. I just had to think of ones that I was there for, and I know what
Yeah,
happened
I'm trying to
beginning to
think of the
end.
ones that I like too, but I can't think of any really that I like. I can't think of modern ones that I really liked, honestly.
You don't like a lot of
Um,
modern ones. The
would
the
have to be like
the Bloodline counts as one.
no. I guess the Cody versus Roman.
Cody
I guess
versus Roman.
one.
Okay, yeah.
The
Cody
first
versus
one.
Roman. Yeah.
Actually, no, not the first one. The second one,
Well,
actually. The second one.
the whole feud counts as one big thing because, like I said, CM Punk and Jeff Hardy, and they had 3 matches. So like both of them would count.
I guess if you want to count it as one
I
angle,
count,
like
I count it as a one.
full,
I count it as one.
yeah, Cody versus,
So
yeah, I guess you could count it as one.
finishing
Cody
the
versus,
story.
yeah,
Finishing the
finishing the
story.
story.
Corny ass bullshit.
Hey, it was one of the greatest of all time.
Holy shit.
He finished the story.
Finish the
I don't know
story.
what else did
Fucking
I really
spam
like.
ass term. You
Oh
didn't
my
like
god, actually, a great one that I remember watching Edge versus Undertaker. That one
that
was
was a good one.
amazing. I remember seeing that one
That's
growing up, and that one always blew me away. Edge manipulating Vicky Guerrero
yeah, that
to
was
have her
crazy.
like do
That was
do it
crazy.
like cheat in all his matches. Man, he was such a great heel.
Man.
And then the Undertaker freaking guy was getting like all the odds stacked against him. The whole roster was having to come out
Yeah.
to have to like Vicky Guerrero was like putting the whole roster against Undertaker to screw him over. Man, that was a great feud.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. I thought you were gonna say Daniel Bryan versus the Authority.
No, I don't think that was good.
You don't think that was good, really?
No, I don't even think that was good. It only got good until WrestleMania 30. Up until that point, the feud actually was not good. Triple H on TV every week bloviating was fucking awful. All right,
Mm.
that made Raw damn near unwatchable. And the fact that that storyline almost led to damn Batista versus Randy Orton. Oh my god, that was actually supposed to be the outcome. That was actually supposed to be the end game for that story. So like it was only saved in the last quarter, really.
Mm. Crazy. I like there's been a lot of good. I'm gonna say it's hard to just choose a top five off the Ripski though. Yeah.
Triple H versus Randy Orton, WrestleMania 25. Even though the match sucked, the feud was great. Yes, that one will definitely be up there.
I need a hot take to get to end this video. That's what I need. I need a hot take. Let me think. I need a hot take. Hmm.
Hot take? Ooh, I got a hot take.
What's your hot take? I thought you had one.
I think Bret Hart is the most. I think Bret Hart has 100. Well, it's not really. Yeah, it's a hot take. Bret Hart is 100% right when he complains about WWE and complains about how. I think all of Bret Hart's gripes about WWE and all of his complaints, I think he's 100% right about all of it, pretty much. And he has 100% right to complain about these things because they screwed him over.
Do
They
you
screwed him over so bad.
do you
I feel like
think
the
he
wrestling industry,
has? Do you think he has every like? And he's completely right when he asks for it. When he's like, "Oh, Goldberg didn't give me any money," for example. Do you think he's right when he says
absolutely
shit like, "Damn, all right, I feel it."
yes, yes, like things like that. When he says stuff like that, he's owed so much in the wrestling business that I feel like he just didn't get. Like, bro, when you actually think about it, the wrestling business, like, first of all, they screwed him on national television and embarrassed him. After that, they smeared his name, besmirched his name. Brett screwed Brett. Brett screwed Brett. Oh, he wouldn't do the job. Missing out the whole context of the situation with Shawn Michaels saying he would never do the job for Brett and stuff like that, and that whole feud. They basically smeared his name. His career gets ended by Goldberg in WCW with a concussion. Freaking, so he can't even do the thing he loves anymore. And before that, WCW was mishandling him. His brother is stuck in WWE and then dies in a freak accident. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. Like, and then for years, like, he had a bad tension with the company, so like he couldn't even, like, he would his legacy was never even honored like fully until like 2011 for real.
He
I
was
mean,
U.S.
like, geez,
champion.
when you actually think about it, man, and then when you actually think about it, like his family too, like members of the Hart family, they get disrespected too. Like the Hart Dynasty, remember them? They all got fired. They all got fired, treated like jobbers. Natalia gets jobbed out, treated like a jobber. Like his family gets disrespected. I think he has 100% right to like hate this company and say screw Triple H, screw Vince McMahon, screw all these people. They're all fucking backstabbers. And I'm his family and him. They're owed a lot in this in the business. And I feel like they aren't showing the proper amount of respect that they should get.
I feel it. I feel the same way about CM Punk when he outsold John Cena in T-shirts and still couldn't get the WrestleMania main event at his peak. So that was kind of crazy. And
LOL, that one was funny, but I get why they did that though.
The
That one
Rock,
makes more sense though
The
because like
Rock versus
I mean
John
it
Cena
is
got
fucked
it.
up. But
Rock versus John Cena got it when Rock didn't wrestle. That was so crazy to me.
no, Rock versus Cena did get it. It was WrestleMania
Uh,
28. He was
uh,
complaining about that. He should have got it.
I thought he complained. No, yeah, it was. I thought he complained about it when what do you call it? Fucking. He
In
should have been.
29.
He could have been the main event like 3-4 years in a row. Is what I'm saying. He was in his peak for a while. He was peak for a
He
long
was
time.
WWE champion in 2012.
He was peak for the year he shaved his head bald and went heel. He could have been the main event. Literally.
That's when he won the title. That was 20. When was that? 2012?
Yeah.
2012. No,
Yeah.
2013.
Was it there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was like end of 2012, early 2013. That's when he was still champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's when he could have been the main event. I mean, to be fair, I understand why they didn't because it was just like you just so much money in Rock versus Cena.
No,
I get
I
why you just
understand
run the
why.
rematch. Run the rematch. I understand why they did it, but I also understand CM Punk's point. Like, hey, I've been champion for a year. You're not gonna just have me,
I've
and
been
you're just gonna have to ignore that, you know.
I've
So
been
I get
ch-
his complaint too.
I became the most popular wrestler over John Cena, but yeah, I'm not promoted at all. I sell more merch than John Cena while not being promoted. I turned heel and I'm still the most popular guy over the faces of your company, but I'm not promoted. There's a guy who hasn't wrestled in forever, and he came back at the Royal Rumble and beat me for the championship and changed the title. It's like, dude,
Sounds familiar. Sounds like
yeah,
Cody's story.
bruh.
We should have had CM Punk finishing his story in 2013. Could have had honestly that would have been great. CM Punk versus John Cena WrestleMania. That match, that
I would
feud
have been down
deserved a
for that.
WrestleMania match.
Oh,
Honestly,
it definitely would have. Yeah, definitely
they
should have
deserved a
been.
WrestleMania match. It's kind of shocking they never actually got one. I feel like that feud deserved it, but
Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one.